He better than he ever been, bro.
3, 2, 1. Eyes open. Episode number 186 of the Left Hand Labs podcast is here. If you're watching on the YouTube, I'm telling you, you gotta watch on the YouTube. We got, not only do we got Cousin Gary, aka hashtag Russ Gang, back in the building. We got Ola in the building. This is an episode of all episodes. If y'all remember, I was listening to episode number 13. Ola is on here. Ola told me that Michael Porter Jr. was going to be better than Luka Doncic.
Light-skinned Durant.
Light-skinned Durant.
Light-skinned Durant.
He told me Amari Stoudemire is better than Charles Barkley.
Yeah, he got better bitches than Charles Barkley.
He had better bitches.
He got better bitches than Charles Barkley.
It was so much that it was 2017. This was when Melo, everything I listened back. I don't know if you listened back.
I did.
I told y'all everything I said about Melo came true. He was on the Knicks on his way out. I told niggas, I said, yo.
No, but Melo was on his way out.
No. Niggas thought Melo was still the realest nigga and the illest nigga in Nebraska.
Who?
Everybody.
Who's everybody?
You and Moreau was like, yo, Melo's still good. He gonna go to the Rockets. He gonna go to the Rockets. Moreau was right about that. I don't know how he got that right.
But
he got that right.
He took a detour first.
He did?
He took a detour first.
I gotta remember. But I know he said
OKC. Melo went to OKC
he went to OKC first. He did go to OKC. That's what we traded him to OKC.
Yeah, Melo wanted to go to the Rockets.
Because he was like, yo, he's gonna be on the Rockets, which did happen.
He ended up on the Rockets.
And Rockets, scissors. OKC, sit on the bench, nigga. AP, they told me I gotta come off the bench.
What was my position?
What?
Melo's fire.
The AP, they told me I gotta come off the bench. Yeah, nigga, come on. I told everything I said about Melo.
No.
It happened.
What was my position on Melo?
What did you say, Ola? Tell him what you said.
I said that if Tracy McGrady's a first ballot Hall of Famer,
yes,
Carmelo Anthony has to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yo,
That's what I said.
He might have to because not just because of NBA though.
No, he has to.
And he wasn't as good as Tracy McGrady at his best.
Whose career would you rather have? Tracy McGrady or Carmelo Anthony?
Tracy McGrady.
You're bugging.
Tracy McGrady.
You're bugging.
Where at what point was Carmelo considered the best basketball player playing basketball on the earth?
Tracy McGrady was never considered.
He was at one point.
Never.
At one point.
Never.
At one point, niggas said T-Mac was the best.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Never.
Yes, he was.
Never.
Niggas was saying that.
Nobody was saying that.
Oh no, they were saying
never. Fuck with Kobe.
No, and they was saying T-Mac and Iverson.
Any other guy.
No. They were saying Iverson and T-Mac was better than Cole.
That's false.
That's what niggas was saying.
That's what it was.
That's false.
The cool niggas was like, yo,
AR T-Mac. Those was the two niggas,
like
but T-Mac
niggas,
especially.
Everybody else was like Kobe.
No.
Like the niggas wasn't fucking with Kobe like that.
Kobe was not better than T-Mac. He was on Adidas just like T-Mac.
Kobe
was not better than T-Mac.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
The endorsements say so.
I'm talking about when T-Mac was averaging 30. That's when the time when niggas didn't do that. Cole wasn't averaging 30.
When T-Mac was averaging 30.
Yes.
And what did he do with that?
I mean, they lost in the first round.
T-Mac was nasty. We ain't gonna.
Come on. T-Mac played way less than Melo and Kobe, and he first ballot Hall of Famer.
He wasn't better than Kobe.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
T-Mac
back then and when
should not be a first ballot Hall of Famer, even though he is.
Why not? He had first ballot Hall of Fame talent.
Enough.
What about his talent?
I already said.
But that lets you know
if
he did nothing, and he ended up being the first ballot Hall of Famer. That lets you know it was just he was that good at basketball.
No, it was talent and popularity.
He was that good. The sports writers that vote, they had to think. They had to sit back and think. Like, all right, Tracy McGrady, his name came up first ballot. What do you think? How you think it went in the voting room? How you think it went? They said T-Mac. Can you tell this? What?
Yo, time out.
Wait, what's the dude name?
Who votes? The
sports writers. The writers got the vote. Jalen Rose, Doris Burke. All the people announcing shit. The people that the people from Pardon the Interruption. Like it's different people got votes.
You see, here's the thing.
I know how it went. This is what Bill Simmons said.
Sports writers.
That's the ones we know. Yeah, it's a lot of them.
But sports writers cover sports.
But they vote. They cover basketball. The beat writers that cover basketball.
Should be voting should just be basketball.
Yeah, the basketball ones.
Basketball
it's only
only.
basketball ones. It's not everything. It's people with,
Matter of fact, it should come with a test.
we could look it up.
You should have to test your basketball
We
knowledge
can look up who has a
You should have to
vote.
qualify to vote every Hall
Who
of Fame
has
class.
a Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
That's what it should be.
Vote.
You should have to qualify to vote for each class.
Look, no.
Based off your knowledge.
Look. It's I think Bill Simmons got a vote. Who has a Hall of Fame vote? We're gonna see who has a vote.
But they're not gonna tell you all of them.
Yeah, it gotta
They'd be
be.
unanimous.
It's 24. Look, it's 24 people. It gotta tell you
But
who.
who are these?
We about to read the names off right now. We about to read the names off right now.
That's not all of them. Cause
What's the eligibility? Read the eligibility.
Hold on, let's see. All right, to be eligible to be a voter, candidates must meet the following in order to be eligible for enshrinement. Oh, these are the players. This is how you get enshrined. I'm talking about
to
the
get
voters.
enshrined.
Yeah, I want to see the people with votes.
They're not going to tell us.
No,
It's like the electoral college.
They tell us
You know?
though.
Who are the electors?
Wait.
They tell you who votes for like the NBA awards,
Who votes on Hall of Famers?
and they be voting for like based off a narrative.
But either way,
It's a writer-
Bill Simmons,
it's a
Bill,
writer somewhere
look,
that's 70
Bill
years
Simmons,
old
look,
that
yeah,
ain't
that's
seen
for
no
baseball.
NBA game.
That's baseball special. That's why they say people like Barry Bonds and shit
ain't
like that.
never
They're not
getting
gonna
it.
put them in because baseball is so far behind
Barry Bonds
with all
was
this
a Hall
shit.
of Famer before the steroids.
Yeah, he's a Hall of
They ain't never
Famer.
putting that nigga in.
He got it. He
was
never
a
got.
Hall of Famer
He
before
never
the
got. He
steroids.
never got. He never got proven guilty.
Fam, the size of his head.
I don't
Like,
care.
stop it.
I don't care.
OJ didn't either.
Exactly.
didn't do it,
OJ
though.
scot
OJ
free.
didn't do it. OJ
He
didn't
ain't
do it.
never gonna get it.
OJ didn't do
OJ.
it.
I want to know who votes.
Nah, OJ's in the Hall of Fame.
I'm talking about. I know that, but I'm just saying. Like he ain't gonna never. Then you ain't
I
gonna
don't know-
never
I don't
be
know
in a
what
room
a-
full of pilgrims and they say, man, he ain't do that shit.
Yeah, it's never gonna
That
happen.
ain't gonna never happen.
But look, Bill Simmons said it like this. He said this how they do. He said, yo, you gotta sit down and you gotta say, can I tell the story of basketball
without Tracy McGrady.
without
Yes.
telling
Hell
no?
yeah.
Y'all
You know
niggas
why?
is
Yes.
crazy,
You wanna know why you
son.
Yes.
good?
Why?
'Cause you can be like, it was this young nigga Kobe on the West Coast
No.
kicking ass.
No.
Kicking ass.
What was T-Mac doing? Same
He was
thing.
kicking
No, he
ass,
wasn't doing
but he
anything.
didn't
They
win.
got
He
in.
didn't win no
They-
championships.
He didn't.
He didn't win no championships. He didn't compete for no championships.
He didn't
T-Mac's
have
story
playoff success.
doesn't even matter.
Can you tell the
T-Mac's
story
story-
about
yes.
13 and 30
No,
seconds?
like anime, right?
13 and
T-Mac
30
shit-
seconds.
T-Mac shit
You gonna be
is
like,
T-Mac's
yo, T-Mac
story
went
is
crazy.
filler.
No, it's not.
T-Mac's story is filler.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's disrespectful.
How is it not filler? It's
So
filler.
look, if it
It's
is filler,
It's filler.
then how the fuck did he get in on the first ballot then?
Because he
respect
sucked.
him.
He
Please
sucked
tell me
someone
how.
off. He sucked
Oh.
somebody off.
So that's how T-Mac got in.
Yo, it's
I'm not
political.
saying
He
no,
sucked
it's
somebody
political.
off.
It's political.
Not doing that.
T-Mac got
It's
in
political.
because he sucked
No,
somebody off.
not literally. I'm
I
saying
know,
it's
I know.
political.
What I'm saying
It's
is
political.
T-Mac,
He has
Tracy McGrady,
Tracy McGrady.
13 and 30
People like him.
seconds,
People like him.
30 points.
People like him.
Oh, sorry, I can't
People like
believe
him.
I can't believe y'all.
Pull up the numbers again.
I didn't say that.
Pull up the numbers again.
Being like
Look, all right,
being
hold on,
liked
hold on,
is
hold
not
on,
good
hold on,
enough.
Hold on.
Being liked is
Who's-
not good enough.
All right. Statistically, is Paul George a first ballot Hall of Famer?
No,
His stats are better than T-Mac. His stats are comparable to T-Mac.
he played a lot longer. He never averaged
His
30
stats
either.
are comparable to T-Mac.
He never averaged 30.
Yes, they are.
No,
Pull up their career stats.
Look.
Pull up their career
Okay,
stats.
Paul
listen.
George has
Put 'em
the only
against
time
each other.
Paul
Listen.
George has been clearly the best player
them
on
against
his
each
team.
other.
in
Yeah.
Indiana.
Put their
He ain't
stats
never
against
been
each
clearly
other.
the best player
No,
on
you
the
I'm
put,
about to put
no,
up.
put it right on Basketball Reference. You could put them side by side.
Okay, how
Go
you
down.
do that? How do you do
Go
that?
down. Go down.
How do you do that?
Compare T-Mac,
Okay.
Paul George.
Okay, let's look it up.
Paul George.
It's no way Paul George, who played longer.
Papa. No, he hasn't. He hasn't played more seasons than T-Mac.
Let's see.
That's
Let's see.
malarkey.
Let's see. It's about to pull up right here.
Numbers ain't better.
Look at their
Paul
numbers.
George numbers ain't better.
Look at their numbers.
Okay,
Look
look.
at their numbers.
Let's.
Come on, man.
I want to go season for
Look.
season.
Look at their numbers, bro.
I wanna go
look
season
at,
for
look
season.
at their numbers.
Yeah,
Look at what they accomplished.
Paul George hasn't had the seasons yet where he's on a when he's the
Look.
listen. Paul George hasn't had the seasons yet where he's on the Spurs, the Hawks, the Knicks, averaging fucking 12. And he haven't had those yet when he old. That's what T-Mac had to have because he was hurt. He got chronically injured and he wasn't the same no more. But I'm talking about at his best.
T-Mac wasn't the same
No,
when
no,
he got
no.
traded from the Magic. He
No.
wasn't the same.
I want to
Like,
see.
T-Mac was
crazy.
good for 4 seasons.
No. Look.
T-Mac was good for 4 seasons.
Look,
crazy.
T-Mac's prime right here before he started getting hurt. He went from 15 in Toronto to 26, 7 and 4,
What's
then
his-
25, 7 and 5, 32, 6 and 5,
George ain't got none.
28, 6 and 5, 25, 6, and 5, and then he was hurt then. 5 in Houston, that was it. That's when T-Mac started getting hurt. 24, 6, and 4, 24, 5, and 6, 21, 5, and 5. He started getting hurt by then. He was hurt. He was hurt.
First round exit.
He was hurt by then.
When he wasn't hurt, it was first
but,
round exit.
But Paul George never had. Paul George never had.
Best season.
Fair.
It's with OKC with Westbrook. When he averaged like 29.
Yo, that's extremely fair.
32, 6, and 5,
He never
28.
averaged the same amount of points as Mac, yet he went further into the playoffs.
He had better
He
teams.
had a better team.
Way
He had
better
a
teams.
team. He was also a better leader.
And he wasn't a better
He was
leader.
a
No.
Paul George, a better leader.
Look,
T-Mac.
Paul George.
Look,
Look,
T-Mac,
listen.
yeah.
Now you ready?
Yeah,
Paul
T-Mac,
George.
yeah.
Paul George's best season is 28, 8, and 4. That's not better than T-Mac's best season. And then everything else was 21 points, 23 twice. That's not even touching T-Mac level of T-Mac production.
I went further than you in the playoffs.
No.
I
Your
played better than
teams.
you in the
No, he
playoffs.
didn't play better.
Yes, he did.
T-Mac was
Yes, you know why he played better? If I played in the second round and you never played in the second round, I played better than you.
No, your teams was so crazy.
He took so crazy.
So
Who did Paul
crazy.
George
So
single-handedly take?
crazy.
Nobody.
Who did Paul George?
crazy.
LeBron used to wash them niggas up.
Yeah, but in the later rounds.
Look, now let's
In
look at
the
the
later
playoffs.
rounds.
Now, the best thing about it is,
only won
best
one
thing about it
series.
is we can see his playoffs.
Nah, he won.
Okay,
He never won
Ola.
a series. T-Mac never won a
Ola.
series.
Now, he never did nothing in the playoffs, right?
T-Mac
Everybody,
never
y'all
did
can see
nothing
the
in the
numbers,
playoffs.
right? He never did nothing.
Nothing.
33, 6, and 8, first time in the playoffs. 30,
4 games.
okay, he lost. 30,
4 games.
6 and 5.
4 games.
31, 6 and 4.
And was up 3-1 and shit the bed.
31, 6 and 4.
And shit the bed.
37 and 6.
Shit the bed.
25, 5 and
George
7.
Shit the bed.
20, they call that nigga Paul George way off P.
They call him-
Way off
yeah,
P.
Absolutely. When he's
That's what they
outside
call
the
him. Way off
and,
P.
and that's why
He's
and
known
that's
for
why-
shitting
and
in
that's
bad in the
why
playoffs.
he's that's why he's
Known
good
for not
to
showing
compare to T-Mac.
No, you
because
can't.
T-Mac shits the fucking
Hold on.
bed.
Do you not see these numbers?
Bro.
Do you not see what he was doing?
38%, 41%.
No.
Stop
Look
it.
at the
Stop
numbers.
it. I'm looking.
You just-
I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm
Hold on.
looking.
He's
Bro,
averaging 30.
when you're up
You trying to create an
3-1.
argument as you go
I'm
along.
not
Yeah,
creating an
no.
argument. I'm not creating an argument.
Ola, look at the numbers.
It's
The
nothing
niggas
about
in the
it.
playoffs
What-
are
All
getting
right,
30.
what about the numbers? What
get 30.
What do the numbers
Now
tell
they-
us?
Tracy
What
McGrady
did the numbers
was
tell
the
us?
He ain't have enough help.
What did the numbers tell us?
He ain't have enough.
Brady was the best
But he was
player.
up 3-1.
He was
If you were
the
able to
best
get 3 games,
You know the team he
could've-
lost to? You know who
could've-
they? We know that he lost to the Pistons.
And what did they do?
The
that
Bad
year?
Boys Pistons.
You know Paul George got a shot.
That was the bad- that was the
Bad
Boys.
The Bad Boys
You heard
Pistons
me,
was
son?
from the
Those
80s.
the next Bad Boys.
No,
Those
those
are the next Bad Boys.
Those are the next Bad Boys.
They won a championship.
Not that year.
That was 03.
Paul George
They
got
won
a
in
shot
04.
in his face from half.
They won in
court.
04.
No,
go
04, 05
home.
they lost to the Spurs.
No.
They
Oh,
went
02,
back to back.
03.
That's
The
when they won.
Pistons did not win the chip. Did not even go to the finals.
02, 03.
No. New Jersey Nets.
Nets.
New Jersey Nets went to the
And the
finals that
Pistons
year.
was next then.
No, because the Pistons got bumped out in the second round
By
by
who?
the Nets. The
So
Nets got them the fuck out of there.
is that when Chauncey Billups hit the half
Court.
to
Yeah,
tie
that
it
was
up
that series. That
in
was
the
that
Eastern
series.
Conference Finals?
No, that wasn't the Eastern Conference Finals.
That was Eastern Conference
No,
Finals.
because the Eastern Conference Finals, the Nets got fucking Paul Pierce out of there.
Paul Pierce made it in
Paul
02,
Pierce
03.
and
And
Antoine
Antoine Walker.
Walker.
Okay, so the next year the Pistons won the
The
championship.
next year, the Pistons and
So that was a championship team, but that was a championship
No.
team. They did. He T-Mac
They were
did
not
go
a
to
championship team
Why?
at that time.
03, 04.
They were not a championship
03,
team.
04.
They- they
T-Mac missed the playoffs.
03. Yeah, that was the year he shit the bet.
No, he never shit no bed.
Bro, they got spanked that year.
Ola.
03,
33, 30, 31, 30.
No, hear me out.
Dallas or something.
03, 04 was the year when the Magic changed their jerseys, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have the little the holographic star on the jersey no more.
Now let's look at
They
Paul
went to
George.
they went to that nasty blue color that they had when Dwight Howard
Yeah.
was on there. You feel me? That year.
Now let's look at Paul George in the
George ain't
playoffs.
fucking with
His numbers is not the same. So it's no 30 clips up there. Where did 30 clips
Bro,
at?
but look at the amount of games played in
19,
the playoffs.
22,
But look at the amount of games played.
27, 28, 7 games. This was early on when his team was nice. And then this is when he was begging to leave and say, "Yo, y'all got to get me out of here."
Yeah, this is when he came back.
7
This is when he came back.
from the
This is
broke
the
leg?
when he came back from the broke leg.
And averaged 27 and played 7 games. T-Mac was averaging 30 in 7 games and losing.
Okay,
28.
all right, hold on. Are we really gonna sit there? If two
Four.
star players from the team got bumped from the
Ola,
from the first
I'm doing
round,
what you did.
who
You said
cares?
look at the games played.
Yeah,
7, 4, 6, 5. and he don't be doing shit but wet in the bed.
But T-Mac never had a campaign with more than 7 games.
Because you know why? Them teams in Indiana was nice as hell.
But
Roy Hibbert, George Hill, Lance Stevenson, David West, Paul George, Danny Granger. Those teams is going deep. T-Mac teams
DJ
was
Armstrong,
ass. DJ Gugliotta, Gordon Geiger, Geiger. Like he was having. Who the fuck was he playing with?
You're up 3-1.
No, because of T-Mac.
Hold on.
Because of T-Mac.
So he got to Houston. He didn't play with
If you're up 3-1, right? That means there's 3 games left.
And you wildin'.
You can't win a best of 3 series at that point.
What you want him to do, son?
You can't win a best of 3 series at that point.
Look.
No, you shit the bed.
Look.
Paul George ain't fucking with him, yo.
Paul George, son.
He shot the bed.
Paul George.
We spent way too much time.
Yeah, way too much time.
Look.
Way too much time.
I'm not comparing the talent. T-Mac's talent is
Hall of
top
Fame
tier.
talent.
Hall of Fame talent.
Hall of Fame.
First ballot talent.
He made it already.
But
Your argument was fucked up when you said he's not a better two-way
what
player.
he did,
Now, maybe
what he
if
did,
we would
what he
incorporate
did with that
defense,
talent.
What did he do?
But
He
Paul
didn't
George,
do. He didn't.
He lit the league on fire.
No, he left a lot to be desired.
No, he
Oh,
did
shit.
because he got hurt.
He left a lot
Injuries.
prior to the
Hey, yo,
injuries.
all right, this is how we gonna sum it up.
Prior
All right,
to the
go
injuries.
ahead.
What the fuck did Paul George
Prior to
shoot
the
that
injuries.
last
Way off P.
when him and Kawhi got eliminated?
We don't even want to talk about
What
that.
the-
And they
what
was up 3-1. And they was up 3-1.
Facts.
What
Up
was
3-1.
the shooting percentage? What did he
Facts.
go out on an elimination
But at least
game?
not in the first round.
On an elimination game.
But at least not in the
Oh,
first
what did
round.
Paul
In the
George
bubble.
do?
In the
But at least not
bubble.
in the first round.
In the
An
bubble.
elimination game,
But not
what
in
did
the
Paul
first
George
round.
do?
In the
Did
bubble.
he
the first
Did he
round.
have 30?
In the bubble.
But not in the
What was
first
his
round.
last? What was that last?
not in the first
what he
round.
scored
I don't
that
want
last
to. I don't even want to pull that
But
up.
not
was like-
in
it
the
was
first
bad.
round.
What they
bad.
call him way
But
off
T-Mac-
P. And this is the second year in a
but
row.
T-Mac
Damian
never-
Lillard. Dame
but
Lillard.
T-Mac
Nobody
Dame
never
Lillard.
played
went-
with T-Mac name like
Dame
that.
Lillard. And
T-Mac
yeah, you can't play
never
with
went-
T-Mac
Nobody
name
ever
like that.
played with-
You
even when he
can't.
was in China, they didn't play with him
Because
like that.
T-Mac's name is nothing to play. Who gives a fuck? T-Mac didn't
gotta be
accomplish
kidding me.
shit.
Hall
in
of
the
Famer.
NBA.
Hall of Famer.
Bro,
First
Paul George
ballot.
ever lead the league in
Politics.
scoring?
Never. He never led
Politics.
Led the league in
Paul George
scoring.
never led the league in scoring.
No,
Led the
it
league in
doesn't.
scoring.
Scoring title gotta mean
That
something.
has nothing to do with nobody
You know
voting
what?
nothing.
No.
That's
It
bucket.
only means something if it can amount to wins.
Okay.
If you could do something with it.
So he got-
But if you're not doing nothing with it, as far as I'm concerned, the game plan is let the nigga go off. It doesn't matter.
Now
They're gonna
look.
lose
Now
anyway.
look. Now
I
look.
think
I
nobody
see.
ever said
Look.
that
I see
before.
what you're saying with that. But look, that's like saying when
Let him
Devin
go off.
look. Devin Booker,
50
like when
and
Devin
lost.
Booker scored like 70
He was a rookie,
something.
right? He was a rookie.
No, it was like a couple
No, but
years
he was a-
in. He wasn't rookie. What couldn't have been rookie year?
I think he was a rookie.
But look,
I'm
it wasn't
bugging, I'm
rookie
bugging,
year.
I'm
No,
bugging.
no.
I'm
But
bugging.
look,
It wasn't- it
Devin
was the
Booker
second
was in
year.
Phoenix scoring and they was losing. T-Mac wasn't scoring and they was losing. They was at least carrying his team to the
T-Mac
playoffs.
had a commercial
No.
where he said, "How do you score 60 points and lose?"
Now look, this the thing.
said in the commercial.
This is the thing. Now,
T-Mac's a waste.
and it's the argument that I used to have with Melo. Melo do all this scoring, this, that, and the third, and we don't even make it to the 8th seed. At least T-Mac getting his team by himself, who he acknowledged he got nobody on his team. At least they get to the playoffs because of his scoring.
Number one, Carmelo is
It was the Knicks.
not as dynamic.
It wasn't the Knicks.
You gotta be
No.
fucking kidding me.
All right.
Carmelo's
now what teams is better?
Carmelo's not a dynamic.
what teams is better?
Denver, Carmelo.
Carmelo-
Okay, yeah. But now what teams is
but-
better? The
hold on,
Orlando
hold on.
teams?
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Carmelo is not as dynamic as a player as T-Mac is.
Not
I'm
even
taking
close.
Melo over
But
T-Mac.
Carmelo is a weapon.
I'm taking Melo over T-Mac.
And
y'all crazy.
Carmelo's a weapon.
Crazy.
Carmelo's a weapon.
That is insane.
T-Mac's not a weapon.
T-Mac is not. T-Mac
T-Mac's not a
I don't
weapon.
know what he
He
talking
one of
T-Mac's
the
not a
most
weapon.
skilled
I don't know
basketball
what
players
Carmelo's
ever.
about.
No. But what I mean by that is
like Denver Nuggets, Melo?
Kyrie is a weapon. I'm
Back
not
down
gonna
in the
use
paint, Melo.
Kyrie
Okay.
as
Legs still good, Melo?
to lead my team
Yeah, I'm
and to
going
be
with
the
Melo.
leader. Kyrie gonna be, when we give him the ball, go get a bucket.
Melo never had
I done
his
seen
Melo.
Melo bang with Kobe in the Western Conference Finals.
Carmelo
Melo get buckets.
never had a year where he better than no T-Mac year. Not one.
Bro,
not one.
You know why he has years
Not
better
one.
than T-Mac's
You
years?
see all of them years.
You know why years he got better than
With no
T-Mac?
injuries?
Yeah, he never
You know,
got hurt.
no, you know why he got better
Nah,
years?
that count for something.
Because
never got hurt.
hold on, where the playoff stats? Where's the playoffs?
All you gonna see is Denver. There you go.
Bro.
And his playoff shit not even better than T-Mac's either.
He got He has campaigns.
One time.
He has multiple campaigns.
One time in Denver.
And in the Knicks.
And one time with us.
Yeah, but T-Mac
That's only
never,
2.
But you never. But he
So
never
everything
went
else,
nowhere.
everything else first
but
round.
T-Mac never
Ain't
went
nobody,
nowhere.
Ain't nobody
Everything
going
else
to the
first
playoffs.
round.
T-Mac never went
You
nowhere.
can't even bring that up.
But
He
T-Mac-
did go to the playoffs
but
with us.
T-Mac- but
1,
T-Mac
2,
never went
3
nowhere.
years.
T-Mac
They made it
never
to the
went
playoffs
anywhere.
3 times?
3 times. And then
serious?
and then everything else is lottery.
Let me see.
It's right here. I don't got to make this shit
I
up.
didn't say you making it up. Nigga.
It's
I
right
don't even
there.
Remember that? When that
I
happened?
do. Miami Heat.
Matter of fact-
Miami Heat got us out of
Oh,
there
yeah,
in
when-
like
when-
4.
Well, if that's the case,
Boston got
man,
us
he
out of
don't- if
there.
that's
Indiana
the
got
case-
y'all the fuck
if
out of
that's
there.
the case,
Who?
look, he don't owe
Indiana.
y'all shit.
And no,
Paul
in the
George-
second
Paul
round.
George
That was
got-
the second
That
round.
was supposed to beat Indiana that year.
We would have beat Miami.
No,
We would have beat Miami.
No,
we
y'all
would have beat
wasn't.
them. We would have beat them.
Y'all was supposed to beat Indiana.
We would have beat
Years
Miami.
Carmelo
Yeah,
was
but
in
y'all
New
couldn't
York.
even beat Indiana.
He was in there.
Because
he was in New
Paul
York for
George,
like 7
Paul
years,
George
and we
got
only missed
y'all
playoffs
the-
3 times.
Paul
He
George
don't
got y'all
owe
the
y'all
fuck out of
shit
there.
Wow.
Who did
don't owe y'all
Who did
shit.
T-Mac get the fuck out of there?
T-Mac?
Nobody.
T-Mac used
But
to.
who did he eliminate?
We beat Boston. We beat
Who
Boston.
who did
Carmelo,
T-Mac
we beat
eliminate?
Boston, that's it.
No, I'm saying who did T-Mac eliminate?
He didn't eliminate
Carmelo
nobody.
has eliminated people.
One person.
But Carmelo
One
has
person for
eliminated
us.
people though.
One team.
No, just for y'all.
One
but
team.
before he's
One run in the Western Conference Finals with a great team.
Yes, but he's eliminated people.
With a
T-Mac-
great team.
T-Mac has never done that. T-Mac always gets his walking
He
papers.
didn't eliminate nobody. His team did.
Melo eliminated them, bro.
No, his team was just better.
Melo eliminated.
His team
Yo,
was
because
better.
Melo is a specialist. He's a scoring specialist.
That nigga, he never had a scoring year better than T-Mac. What are we talking about here? He never had a scoring year better than T-Mac.
He's a scoring specialist.
He a scoring specialist,
He's a
but
scoring
he
specialist.
never had a scoring year better than Tracy McGrady.
Bro,
He didn't have to score all.
he
the
doesn't
points.
have to score
Yo,
as
his
much
teams
as
was
Tracy.
better. Yeah, his
He
teams
doesn't
was
have to
better.
score as much as
His
Tracy.
teams was better.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a fact.
His teams was better.
That's a fact.
So there you
You
go.
can't deny that.
So there you go.
Yeah,
His
but-
teams was
Other than
better.
them
But here's
New
the
York
thing.
Knicks
But here's the thing.
Other than them times,
When
he
you're
was
a
with
great
the
player,
Knicks.
when you're a great player,
Yeah, you get your
you
team
don't
to the
have to-
playoffs at least.
when you're a great player,
You get your team to the
you
playoffs
get it
at least.
done.
Yeah,
you
and
get it done. And
Mel-
T-Mac can never.
So
get
why
it
did
done.
Melo got it done in New York?
At
He
least
went
he got it
3
done in the
in the
first
second
round. He got it done in the first
See
round.
how y'all move the
I respect
He got
goalposts.
it- No, we don't move the goalposts.
Move the goalposts.
We don't. He got more done
Because
than
the
T-Mac.
Knicks,
No,
y'all
he
was
did
ass.
not.
Matter of fact, what about when
Y'all
T-Mac
ain't
was on the
bad.
Knicks?
T-Mac,
What about when T-Mac was on the
that
Knicks?
wasn't T-Mac no more.
That was Tracy McGrady.
That was Tracy McGrady. That
Tracy-
wasn't T-Mac.
No, that was Tracy Lamar McGrady.
There you go. That wasn't T-Mac. Now,
All right, well, that wasn't Carmelo Anthony.
yes, it
That
was.
Melo.
No, that was Melo. That was the
Nah.
best shit, Melo. And we was in a
Nah,
lottery.
Melo is LaMelo.
We was in a lottery.
You heard?
Now,
Melo's LaMelo.
now it's LaMelo.
That's Carmelo.
Now look, this nigga T-Mac had Darryl Armstrong, Pat Burke, Andrew the Clerk. I don't even know who that is. Pat Garrity, Gordon Garachek, Drew
Matter of
Gooden.
fact, Pat Garrity is a pioneer because that was a big man shooting threes back in the day.
Fuck him.
On the
him.
live 2003.
Horace Grant, 15 years in. Grant Hill was no good.
Grant Hill wasn't even there.
Yeah,
Yo.
come on. Ryan Humphrey, Stephen Hunter, Sean Kemp. This was overweight Sean
That looked
Kemp.
like the
300 pounds, Sean.
That looked like the
230
Carmelo
pounds.
Knicks.
Where?
Look.
That nigga was not no 230
He was
pounds.
way more than that.
That
Look,
looked like
Mike
Carmelo.
Miller.
That looked like Melo playing with Prigioni.
Yeah,
motherfucking who are the other white boys?
Look at this roster.
Steve Novak.
Steve
All
Novak.
these corny ass
Novak
niggas
was,
that don't matter.
Novak was shooting 50%
Hitting them
from
threes,
three.
hitting them threes.
What was the nigga? What's the nigga? The point guard. That he,
Yo, honestly, to keep it real,
Let's look at our team.
We spending too much time on Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, that's
on a
y'all
waste man.
disrespectful.
He's a waste man, bro.
That's insane.
Tracy McGrady's a waste man.
What about Vince Carter? Vince
You
Carter
already
waste
know.
man
You already know how I feel about Vince Carter, bro. That nigga
You think
only had 4
everybody
good
has?
seasons, bro.
Now,
Vince Carter straight up longevity.
Melo, Earl
Old
Barron,
ass
Ronnie
16
Brewer,
year. Marcus Camby never even touched the floor that year.
Tyson Chandler was Defensive Player of the Year. That's why. Chris Copeland.
Wait, Tyson
Chris
Chandler.
Copeland.
Defensive
Player of the
that's
year.
the Knicks.
He
That's
was-
the Knicks.
Yeah, Defensive
he
Player of the
was-
Year.
He was wilding.
Chris Copeland was hitting everything from
Old
three.
ass
He from
Cam-
Orange.
they had old ass. I don't give a
He
fuck
from
where
that's
he
your
from.
people. That's
Fuck
your
him.
people.
I don't know him.
Raymond Felton.
Fat Raymond Felton.
He wasn't ass.
He was
Jason
ass.
Kidd.
Old
Wait,
ass
no.
Raymond Felton was illin'.
No. Raymond Felton was illing when Melo was on Denver.
Yeah,
and
when-
he was on the Knicks.
Well, no, when we had
He should have
Amari.
been no star.
They had-
He
But
came
then when he got traded, when he was in the
Yeah.
package,
They had
He
Kurt
came back
Thomas.
though. He came back.
no, but he wasn't good.
Thomas.
Kenyon
But he wasn't
Martin,
good.
Kenyon Martin, Novak,
Old Kenyon Martin.
Prigioni, Quentin
Q-Rich,
Richardson,
Iman.
Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith, 6th Man of the Year, Amare, Kurt Thomas, Rasheed
Wait, Kurt
Wallace.
Thomas was still
look,
on the Knicks?
His team.
All these
Hold on.
guys that you naming,
Hold
they
on.
just bodies.
Yo.
They just dead bodies.
Okay.
They was
Kurt
lying.
Thomas.
Kurt
Kurt
Thomas
Thomas
is still on
dead
the
body.
Knicks, bro.
This team was-
Rasheed Wallace at that point, he's a dead body.
All them niggas
50
playing like 8 minutes a game at
50
most.
50
Every other game. Every other game.
54 and 28. This team was better than any team T-Mac ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. So
No,
it
mean,
was. It was.
No,
What was that? What was that? What was that?
It was a whole bunch of veterans.
What was that? 02?
It
What was
wasn't
that?
really
02,
like-
03
it was,
Magic
a whole
team?
bunch of young
54
guns
and
with
What was the
28.
02, 03 Magic team though?
We just went down it.
No, what was the
Armstrong
record?
was an
I didn't see the
all-star
record.
damn near.
They were.
Armstrong was damn near all-star.
02, 03.
No, hit Orlando.
Am I hitting the wrong shit? I just hit the same shit. 42 and 40. That team was nowhere near as good as the
What
Knicks.
seed were them niggas in?
Like
Down.
eighth, probably.
Let me see.
We just went down
Nah,
it.
I know. What seed were they in though?
Probably eighth. They probably had to be
good.
eighth.
Nah, they couldn't have been eighth.
They with 42 and 40.
Yeah, he
No,
had to
back
be 7 for
no,
eight.
that might have been like fifth back in that NBA.
See, that's what we was.
Fourth in the NBA Atlantic Division. What were they?
Look, that's what barely over 500 gets you, Knicks fan. You see that?
See, it's not over yet though.
just saying.
It's not over yet.
They were six.
No. This is team per game. I want to see the standings. Where's standings?
The league burned.
Now, hold on, right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, this is just the Atlantic Division.
Yeah, hold
So-
on. We got every fucking.
So look, Pistons was the first. They played Pistons, so they had to be eighth.
No, Pistons was not first seed.
Look, they had the best record in the whole Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
They was first, and the Nets was second. Philadelphia was third, or Philadelphia or the Pacers were third and fourth. Fifth was the Hornets. Then Boston Celtics. So they was 7 for 8th seed.
Nah, remember they were doing weird shit back then with the NBA.
They had to be 7 for 8th.
Hold on. Let me see. What year is this? This is the
02, 03.
02, 03 playoff brackets, man.
Yeah, they had to be the 8th seed. Tim Duncan. Ben Wallace averaged 15 boards. God damn. MVP was Duncan. Spurs won the championship. Rookie of the year, Amari Stoudemire.
Yup.
8th seed.
It was eighth.
They played the Pistons.
And they was up 3-1.
They was up 3-1.
Shot the bet.
It wasn't shit to
No,
bet.
you know what T-Mac said after they went 3-1? When they went up
He was like, he said,
3-1?
"It finally
It feels
feel
good
good.
to go to the second round.
Finally feel
and what
good."
happened?
They lost. To a team that won the championship.
Look.
To a championship team.
No, they weren't a championship team yet.
They was the first seed, and then the next year they won the championship.
Championship team. They won the championship the next season.
But they was they was the
No,
first
they
seed in
were
the
not a
East,
championship
and then the
team.
next year they won the
They
championship.
were not
Come
a
on,
championship team, though.
come on.
Pistons?
Yeah, they was championship
not
team.
then.
They
Not
won
yet.
the league the next year. They won the championship.
The next year.
The next-
So they were not a championship team that year.
They were a championship team.
No, you
Come
can't
on.
be. You cannot
Come
be a
on.
championship team until you win a championship.
Okay, so
You can't be a championship
every
team
year.
prematurely.
So in a dynasty, like when the Spurs
no,
was a dynasty,
no, the Spurs are not a dynasty.
when they were
Stop
a
it.
dynasty,
They were never a dynasty.
That is not
you
true,
have
Ola.
to win 3. You
Ola.
have to win 3 in
they
a row.
won 5
You
championships.
have to win 3 in a row
No.
to be a dynasty.
No.
Yes, you can't be.
You won
can't be,
5
no.
championships.
They never even repeated. You can't be a dynasty if you can't repeat.
If you the
If you don't
Patriots,
get to
the
the
Patriots,
repeat.
the Patriots,
If you don't
lost
the
in the
Patriots,
finals,
the Patriots won.
We're talking
every
about
other
different
Super Bowl.
sports.
Okay, so
who
for
has
basketball,
who has three-peated? Three-peat is not a thing in football.
no,
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Who's
nobody
done it?
never three-peat.
Who's done it?
Nobody.
Football is a whole different animal.
But regardless-
basketball.
Yeah.
If you don't win 3 in a row, you're not a dynasty.
That's not true.
No, it is true.
That's
you're
not true.
a dynasty.
Who would in
You're
they
not a
rank?
dynasty.
So the
You know-
Spurs were not a dynasty.
Phil Jackson said it. Phil Jackson said
the Spurs
Phil
of the
Ja-
2000s were not a dynasty.
No, what? Dog.
They won
No.
5.
They
They won.
had no.
They won in They won in '99.
I look at every
99
season.
they
I look
won.
at every season like a military campaign.
Okay,
Right?
They won '99.
They had a successful campaign,
won championship.
right? They didn't have a successful campaign the next year.
Why? What's not? What you got to win a championship for it
2000
to be successful?
If I win the championship, the only way a campaign could be successful the next year is to win again.
No.
It's to defend.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, the
That's
season's not a
impossible.
success. If
That's
you win
impossible.
a championship and then The next season, you don't even get to the finals. You can't say that's a successful
Here we
campaign.
go. Oh, we got. I ain't even see people.
not a success.
All right, he says. All right. Oh, wait. Lakers and Spurs dominated those years. I agree.
Yes, the
And
Spurs
so
were
how
competitive.
are they not a dynasty?
But they're not a dynasty.
You're a championship team if you make it to the finals. The Pistons made it to the finals.
Not that year.
Not that year,
So
but the
you
next
can't be-
year.
You can't. But you're not a championship
But-
team. You can't be a
So
championship team
if you're
premature.
number one in the East, you're a championship team.
No, a contender and a championship team are not the same.
Okay, that's true. That is true. A contender
They're contending.
is different. That
They're
is true.
contending.
So
The next season,
Mm-hmm.
they became a championship team.
okay, I can agree with that. But the Spurs was a dynasty.
No.
They were.
No.
They were. Come on.
No.
Let's
No,
be
no,
real.
no.
That's just crazy.
Let's
No.
be real, Ola.
They were perennial
Ola.
contenders.
Ola, that's a
but not a
dynasty.
dynasty.
That's a
How
dynasty.
can you be a dynasty? Look. Number
Anytime you play
one.
a
Number one. No.
two-state
Hold on. No. Because words mean things.
Okay.
What does dynasty mean?
Look
What
it
is
up.
a dynasty?
Look it up.
It means rulership over time.
And the Spurs
The
didn't do that.
Spurs only ruled for a season.
No.
Stop it.
They
Stop
would
it.
win 50 games. Yo, you
But
know
they never
they won
defended their
50 games.
championship.
Yo,
But
Popovich won 50
You
games.
never defended.
for like
19
19 years in a row. He won
and
50
never
games.
defended their championship ever.
Come on.
Never repeated.
Come on.
Look,
Hey, Barry.
dynasty,
Go
a
ahead.
sequence of rulers of the same family, stock, or group. What sequence of championship did the Spurs have?
They played
consecutively.
In like 3 finals.
Wait a minute. And what do you mean they never won
What?
back to back? They did go back to back.
What did they win back to
They
back?
won back-to-back championships.
When?
All right, let me think.
When?
Oh, after the LeBron year, who won after that? After the year when they beat Bron? Because I think they got two in a
Won
row.
The year after.
No, he didn't.
Miami won the year after.
No, I'm talking about
No.
when Cleveland, when they beat Cleveland, Bron.
Oh,
Spurs won.
Cleveland, Braun.
Spurs,
I'm
like his fourth
I'm
year.
giving it to you right now.
Dallas
No,
won after that?
these are the Spurs championships. 99, 03, 05, 07, 13. I'm sorry, that's not back to back. That's not a string of things. They are perennial contenders.
Championships in the DNA.
But
Dynasties are not
dynasties-
determined by back-to-back chips. That's what Barry
dynasties,
said.
the rule of such a sequence.
Okay.
A series of members who are family who are distinguished for their success.
That
Like,
means
dynasty.
That's war dynasty.
No.
Like,
Dynasty.
They got different dictionaries
No,
for
no.
a reason. You heard? Like,
Dynasty.
Webster, and then they got like other shit.
No, dynasty, a sequence of rulers.
So wait a minute.
sequence.
So the
you-
only
But
dynasties in
that has to
basketball.
be a whole family.
Bruh.
That's not even the same
Wait a
person.
minute. So look. So if you
In
look.
the
But a
world
franchise.
sense.
But a franchise.
So
right?
look, when
A
the Lakers
franchise.
look. So when the
To be considered a family.
so a team that wins. Let me think of a team that won that had a championship window. They won maybe like a couple, like 2 in a row. The Cole won 2 in a row. That Laker team, and then that was it. Was that a dynasty?
And this is why.
What if Warriors a dynasty?
Hold on.
What if Warriors a dynasty?
No. 'Cause
They won-
didn't
they won
three-peat 'cause
two.
you won a
But they was in the
three-peat.
finals every year.
No, but hear me out.
Go ahead.
But hear me out. The thing about it is, basketball is a different animal,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because now we have coaches who've three-peated before, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have franchises who've three-peated. That's the thing to do now. That's
Three-peat don't make you a dynasty. It's just winning over years. Three-peat is not. That's
Three-peat. No, that's a
That's
dynasty.
too unique of a. That's too unique of a qualification for it to be a dynasty.
Think about how
Dynasty
long.
just need two
Think
back-to-back.
about
Yeah.
how long 3 seasons.
I don't even think back to back. If
Yo,
you win
think about-
over a period of
Think about
10
how much
years,
3 seasons. Think about how much changes in the NBA over the course of 3 seasons. And if you are a
And you-
constant at the top of the league for 3 seasons,
Spurs
straight,
was that.
Never.
Yes,
'Cause
they were.
No, because they weren't the champions for 3 seasons.
they would have
No.
50 wins.
The Spurs have never successfully defended a title. Matter of fact, the Spurs have never went to the finals to directly defend their title. They've always came up short.
No.
In title defense. That's a fact.
No.
Yes.
They went to. You said they never went to the finals in consecutive years.
No, I said the Spurs have never defended their championship in the finals.
Okay. They
They
have
always,
it.
no, they always fall short.
They have it.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
And the only time they went back to back was when they lost in 13 and they came back in 14.
And
they got it back.
And they would have won the next year too if Kawhi Leonard ain't get his shit. Zaza put his
no,
put his
that
foot
wasn't
out.
that wasn't the next
That
year.
was the next year.
No.
It
That
wasn't?
was 15.
When Zaza put the
No,
foot out
they won
and he
14.
landed.
You see. Look, you see how the span. You see how much 3 seasons make. You have to win 3 in a row to even be considered
20
a
years
dynasty.
of winning seasons, top 10 out of all franchises in
perennial,
sports.
A perennial contender.
That's a dynasty. They were a dynasty.
A perennial contender.
Okay.
A perennial contender.
Okay.
Yes.
We're at the
dynasty. No.
We're at the midpoint of the season, right? Blake Griffin just went to the Nets, and I've seen a lot of people. My opinion, I've seen a lot of people say like, "Yo, it's over. They got to do all this to beat Bron." Where was all this energy for Blake Griffin when he was on Detroit? I don't think Blake is Blake anymore.
Energy?
Blake is not Blake anymore. Blake is not
Once
a different. Where does that move the needle? Blake Griffin to Detroit to Brooklyn.
Can Blake still dunk in game?
He hasn't had one dunk this whole
Can
season.
he still dunk in game?
I think he could. Hard time.
I know he can still dunk.
Hard times.
Can he dunk in a game?
Hard times is going to make that happen for sure.
For Blake Griffin?
Yes, he's going to get a lot of
I don't
pick
think
and
he
roll.
got the lift.
Huh.
He don't got the.
We gonna see.
Yo,
if DeAndre Jordan still could, then I think Blake could.
DeAndre Jordan is 7 feet. Blake Griffin is like
6'10". 6'10". 6'10".
with like a 6'9" wingspan.
He's
Nigga's
6'10",
negative, bro.
He's
He
6'10".
got a negative wingspan.
So that does it move the needle?
No,
No, not at all.
All right, what's his role gonna be?
That's what we
Off
was just.
the bench.
But doing what? He don't defend. He doesn't defend.
He gonna,
That's not what they
Is he a
needed.
catch and shoot? Like,
Why didn't they
can he
get
make
Drummond?
jump shots?
He can shoot. He can shoot now.
Can DeAndre Jordan shoot free throws at all?
No, you
He's
can't
gonna
have
be
both
in
of
the
them.
game
You can't have
eventually.
both of them on the floor.
He's gonna be in the game
But DeAndre
eventually.
Jordan play defense.
DeAndre
Blake
Jordan.
Griffin don't.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't even think should be
None of
playing.
them niggas play
Honestly,
They should have kept Jared Allen.
No,
They could.
you know who fucked up?
Who?
You know who really fucked up?
Who?
The Rockets.
They
Are
could-
the losers.
Why?
Because for James Harden, you're giving me Jared Allen.
I need-
and, and LeVert.
I agree.
You
I
giving
agree.
me both of them niggas.
They got-
ain't no 13.
They wanted to get Oladipo for some reason.
For
On
what?
their- and
Why?
who's on his way out? He's on an
What's
expiring
younger?
contract. I
What's
don't know why
What's younger than him?
Maybe I think they
Make it make sense.
I think they did the physical on LeVert and they saw that he had the
And I'm
his heart
taking him-
shit.
and
They-
I'm taking him,
no, what was it? Not his heart. He had
He had the tumor.
Tumor. He had a mass or
Tumor.
some shit like that. But I think LeVert's gonna be fine. He's gonna come back this year. And the Pacers are gonna be very good.
LeVert gonna be fine.
Now, so it doesn't move the needle. So right now, who both of y'all got to go to the finals?
To the finals?
Out of the East.
In the East?
Can the Nets make it out of the East? Are they
Yes.
better than Philly?
Yeah, what?
Are they better than Philly?
Number one,
Are they better than
The Nets talent.
Toronto?
The Nets don't
The
make
Nets
it out.
Milwaukee.
It's a
Too high.
disappointment. It's a disappointment.
All
if they don't
right.
make it out.
The Nets,
Period.
you know what? To me, the Nets'
know the Bucks ain't
weakest
going nowhere
point, their weakness is coaching.
It's defense.
And coaching.
Yo, you know what Kyrie said? Kyrie said we could all be the head coach.
It's coaching.
He said we
It's
could.
coaching.
He said we could all be the head
Coaches-
coach.
They
Coaching's
playing
the
a
issue.
simple game right
If that-
now.
if
It's
their
a simple
talent-
game.
It's a simple game.
If they talent
we gonna
doesn't
score more
prevail-
points than y'all.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to play like y'all gonna run up and down with us for 4 quarters, and think y'all
but
gonna score as much
because
as y'all
because coaching is not really the issue because D'Antoni is really the head coach. Nash is just the face. D'Antoni is
But
the head
D'Anton-
coach.
but
It's his
D'Antoni-
system.
but no,
It's
no,
his
talent,
system.
no,
coaching
no,
It's
is the
his
issue.
system.
Coaching
That's
is
why
the issue.
Phil
Why?
Jackson didn't
Because
bring his ass down and do the
D'Antoni,
Knicks mess he made.
look,
Oh,
Coaching
when it,
matters.
when it comes down to the playoffs,
Coaching don't really matter.
it's
The
about
talent matters.
how the coach adjusts.
D'Antoni doesn't make
D'Antoni doesn't
adjustments.
adjust. Exactly.
He just said we're gonna score
Exactly.
more than you.
My nigga, no. I'm sorry.
It would have worked. It would have worked a couple times. He got unlucky.
It would have.
D'Antoni got unlucky mad
You
times.
have to make adjustments.
He don't make adjustments
He doesn't make adjustments
because he don't need to because they
He
can
doesn't
score
make,
more.
No, because he's just relying on the talent.
Yeah.
But
That's what you get it for.
No,
He ain't
yeah,
never
that's
had
what you
this
get it
type of
for.
collection,
But when
though.
the but the coach
Nope,
is
Rajah
there.
Bell and them.
You let
I
the
think-
talent do
I
their
think
thing, and then
I
the
think the
coach
Suns
makes
teams-
the adjustments.
I think the
Suns
Suns
team
team's
was more
better.
talented.
I think the Suns team's better.
You
the
serious?
Suns team
Sean
was
Marion-
more complete.
Sean
Sean
Marion-
Marion better than.
No, it's not. It's not about better
I'm
than.
just
It's
saying.
about what
I'm
he
just
did.
saying.
20 and 10 with no plays called
Yeah,
for.
20 and 10.
No
What about
plays.
a couple
Doesn't
blocks,
mean no
couple
plays.
steals, lock up somebody? Amari
20 and 10 with
Stoudemire,
flow of offense.
Amari Stoudemire, and a flow of offense. Amari Stoudemire, Boris Diaw. You got a
Q
small
Rich.
ball before niggas even
Q Rich.
look before niggas was even doing the small ball shit. You got Boris Diaw, small ball, big.
Joe Johnson.
Look,
Boris
Joe
Diaw
Johnson
was
was.
nothing until he went to the Spurs.
So he went to the Spurs.
What y'all talking
Because the
about
Suns
here?
lost. The Suns lost.
Because they wasn't.
Now look. Steve Nash. You had a point guard. Jason Richardson, Rajah. That teams was better.
No, they're not better.
They got more stars. The
Better than
Nets got better, 3 better stars, but they're not a better team though. They had a role. They had everything. Those was championship losses.
Talent ceiling is so high.
They have
it's so high.
Phoenix didn't have the size to win because they was playing the Lakers.
Who's the leader?
They didn't have the size to win.
The Spurs, they didn't even get a chance to play the Lakers. The Spurs used to cheat and get them out of there.
They had to play the Spurs,
Tim Duncan,
again, they didn't have the size to win.
Amari used to be wilding on Tim Duncan, and Nash used to be wilding.
Tim Duncan's still better.
He'll get his 20, but it wasn't efficient 20.
It was all dunks. That's all it was dunks. That nigga dunked. Bro. Steve Nash.
He used to baptize.
They would be. Yo, the first time I think they bust Steve Nash nose up, and then Amari and them came off.
That was genius.
That was fucked up.
No.
Amari come off the bench.
That's basketball IQ.
Amari come off the bench.
Basketball IQ.
Now he's suspended for Game 6.
That's basketball IQ.
When they could have won.
That's basketball IQ.
They ain't better than that Brooklyn team, bro.
They're not more talented. They're not more talented.
You know the thing? It's because
Shawn Marion couldn't get his own shot.
It's because numbers.
Who else y'all mentioned?
It's because numbers.
Who else y'all had? Amari. He couldn't really get his own shot.
Steve Nash was MVP.
Who else?
Nash.
Who else y'all mentioned?
Yeah, but
Nash.
D'Antoni don't play like that. Huh? D'Antoni don't let other people get their shit off.
He put the ball
7 seconds or less. Whoever get the ball, cook.
Gotta shoot. No, has to shoot.
Nash, but look, Nash.
He never had 3 people that could get their own shot ever.
Nash used to get the ball in people's hands, and they used to get right
at the same time.
But it don't matter. If we get the ball inbound, boom, you put it up the court, boom. Once it leaves Steve Nash's hands, who was gonna get their own shot? That's the scenario in Phoenix. This year, it leaves Kyrie Irving's hands.
No.
It leaves James Harden's hands.
13 hands.
In the Kyrie Irving.
Because you heard about
Kevin Durant.
You heard what Bob Reese said. 13. Yo,
Kyrie is shooting.
You the point guard, bro.
Man,
Kyrie.
You do this shit too
Kyrie
good.
is
you crazy. You really the craziest.
Kyrie's just unguardable. He don't need the refs.
James Harden don't need the refs either.
He need the referee. That nigga need the referee.
So why he don't need
come on, son. He the best actor in the league.
It's no actor. It's no actor. It's not acting. It's not acting.
Anytime you go.
How you average 36 off the referees?
Nigga. That's the only way.
It's not that much flopping in the world.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. How many free throws?
If anything, that's a skill.
And you always get it.
Look.
Bro,
how many free throws a game give James Harden average?
Shit is straight up and down. What it is?
Let's look.
You don't think they manufacture certain shit?
No. The nigga just too good.
Well, how can you explain?
No, James Harden is great.
Wait, how can you explain that
11 free throws a game, and this is for good play. How many? That's a lot. Let's look at Kevin Durant free throws a game.
How many points is that?
Kevin Durant don't average nearly as much as James Harden.
Let's just look at people and
LeBron
does not average nearly as much as James Harden.
9. Okay, let's look at LeBron.
Doesn't average nearly as much as James Harden.
Let's look at LeBron. Let's just look.
And you talking about on average.
And he's a bad free throw shooter.
And you talking about on
average. He's a bad free throw shooter.
That's part of the reason why they don't give LeBron calls.
He's a bad free throw shooter. He's going to go to the line so you can miss.
Yeah. What do you mean? He get bumped every time.
Think of a good scorer. People that average 36.
So y'all telling me that the NBA don't allow people to do certain shit? That's what y'all telling me.
What you mean?
I agree with you.
What you mean?
They took traveling out the game.
He's not traveling.
His
skill level was just too high.
Fell out of favor. They stopped letting him elbow people when he was turning around.
Yo, hold on, wait a minute.
That's how they're calling the game.
Matter of fact, they never called a flagrant foul.
Yo,
they never called a flagrant foul on anybody against Shaq.
Yo,
which is crazy because I seen Shaq get hit in the head.
27, 7, and 5. No. He hasn't averaged less than 20. Y'all niggas is crazy. This is James Harden.
Who's crazy?
Y'all, because what do y'all have against James Harden, son?
No.
Everybody.
Play style.
Can I say
he averaged 25 and 11. He's leading the league in assists right now. Y'all said all he does is dribble. Which one is it? Is all he does is shoot free throws or all he does is dribble? Which one?
What you mean? You can do both.
Which one?
No, you can literally do both.
Because the man led the league in assists twice now for his career.
He had the ball in his hands longer than anybody.
Oh my God!
He led the league in dribbles.
A lot of people had the ball in their hands. What is he doing now?
This is what I'm gonna say about James Harden.
Was averaging triple double.
To me,
it wasn't the same
James
thing.
Harden is the MVP candidate on this team to me.
Come on,
he's the MVP on this team.
All them numbers. How many free throws was they?
You dig me? James Harden is the MVP on this team.
What's the most free throws he averaged in a year?
10.
And what year
9,
was that?
10.
That was MVP year.
Best year he averaged 10 free throws. Get to the line. All Westbrook do now is just hunt for triple doubles.
No.
Wait,
I've been told you that. I've been told you
That's
Westbrook
10
used to hunt for triple doubles forever.
10 without flopping. What do you mean without flopping? There's no flopping.
Without
It's
flopping
called
around.
skill. That's a skill. It's a skill.
Nah,
not a skill.
Jordan
It's a
contact is
skill.
Not a skill.
That's a
It's
skill.
It's not a skill.
That's a skill.
When I was
skill.
playing basketball, we used to call them bitch ass niggas.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what we used to call them niggas.
nobody.
Nah,
The
Call,
niggas that came
call him MVP.
He is a bitch ass
Call
nigga.
him
That's
MVP.
what I call him. I'll call him
Call
that.
him MVP.
It's all good.
Call him
We
MVP.
see what the young boy did
Hall
to
of
him.
Famer, lead the
see
league
what the
in
young boy did
assists,
to him.
three
We gotta
times,
go back into that,
three-time scoring champ, and about to be two-time assist champ.
still a hoe.
How many people did that?
He a
I don't
hoe.
know.
He a hoe.
I don't know.
Yo,
He stopped shooting the ball when his team needed
James
to
Harden.
win. Because
Man.
why?
James
Why did he
Harden.
stop shooting the
Y'all
ball?
need to stop.
James Harden to
Hey,
me
just
is the
let me
top
know.
MVP candidate.
Y'all
on his
need
team.
to
Stop
stop.
shooting the ball that year.
Y'all need to stop.
He was trying to prove a point, you said?
Y'all need to stop.
Didn't you tell me that?
When Mike averaged his highest two
Jordan
highest
ain't never don't
when
ever
he
compare
averages
these niggas
Come
to
on,
when
hold
he
on, hold on.
averages two highest
Don't compare.
scoring years.
No. Let me tell you something. Compare the pace. Compare
When
the
he
pace.
averaged-
Compare the pace
Go
of the
ahead.
game.
Let me know when y'all done.
Compare the pace
His
of the
two
game.
highest scoring averages, he shot the same amount of free throws that James Harden do when he averaged 35.
And average more.
Same thing.
And average more.
1 point more.
With a
1
slower
point more.
pace.
1 point more.
With a slower pace.
Yeah.
And less 3-pointers.
Well, yeah, no 3-pointers.
Okay then.
I'm not comparing the
No
brothers.
game,
It's different.
man.
I'm not
It's different.
comparing them.
That's
I'm not-
45.
Yeah.
That's 45 now.
If he hitting
You know what I'm saying?
threes,
That's 45
if he
now.
hitting, I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying the free throws.
That's 45 now.
I'm just talking about free throws. That's,
That's
all I was
45
talking
now.
about.
But but Jordan shit he wasn't looking for contact to draw.
Who?
Jordan.
James Harden.
But they was fouling Jordan.
How do you
It's different.
look?
It's different.
How are you persecuting somebody
I'm
for
not
being so
I'm not
savvy?
persecuting him.
For acting.
It's not acting.
240
acting.
pounds. You should never flop on the
It's
basketball
not
court.
acting. What is acting
I'm
about
not
it?
Will you do
persecuting
this?
him.
That's not what he do.
If I'm going to
That's
the
not what he do.
and-
That's not it.
And you put your arms
That's
out
not
and
it.
I go under
If
your
your
arm
arm is here and I go up
you're
like
acting.
this, that's a foul.
acting.
That's good basketball.
That's bending the rules.
That's
I love it.
basketball.
That's
If
bending
your
the rules.
arm is here
Acting.
and I go up
That's
like
within the
this
rules.
and your arm is
And
on
you
me, that's a
flop out
foul.
and hit
No,
the ground
that's
and
not
lay
a-
down.
He don't flip the ground, lay down. He don't do that.
Remember
He don't do
gotta get
that.
chalk for you to
He
get
don't
up.
do that. He don't do
You gotta
that.
get chalk
You
for
remember?
the man.
That's
you
fake.
remember
That's
the
not
Rance
real.
move? You remember
He's a
the Rance rip through shot?
Yeah.
To get the
Yeah.
James Harden just took it.
Mastered
on another.
it.
He did. No,
He
he did
masters
it. He
it.
did
It's
it
no
on the
way.
move.
It's no way somebody
did it
that
on the
big
move. He did
should
it on the
be
move.
ever go backwards when going to the basket.
He don't go backwards.
He always do
He
this.
don't go
This is what
backwards.
he does.
And
Nah,
one.
Nah.
And one.
Nah. He
always
talking
does
about
that.
Trey Young. He's talking about Trey
Yeah,
Young.
he's not talking about. He's not
Trey Young.
talking about James Harden.
Nah, Harden
always
go.
do that.
Harden go.
No.
Always do
He
that.
goes up and
Every
gets
time
and ones.
somebody bumps into him.
Nah, it's
no,
bending the
no,
rules.
reaction.
It's bending the rules.
Well,
Every
It's bending
time
the rules.
somebody bumps into him,
Hey,
there's a reaction.
that's the beauty of
It's bending the
YouTube.
It's
rules.
not.
That's the beauty of
Don't nobody
YouTube.
want to see this whole
That's
ass
the beauty.
nigga
That's the
dribble
beauty. That's the
around.
beauty of YouTube. It's not
I
dribbling the
hate
ball.
this
He's
nigga,
lead the
bro.
league in assists. Dribbling the ball around. He don't even
I
have the
hate
ball in
that.
his
Hold on.
hands.
So I have a question. I have a question.
He flop around, bro. You can't sit here and say
I have
you
a
don't,
question.
He don't flop, bro.
No, that's just skill.
If the Nets,
crazy.
if
That's
the Nets,
skill.
if the Nets
That's crazy.
end with the top
He
as the
flopped.
top seed in the East, is James Harden the MVP?
James Harden, Embiid is MVP this
Get
year.
our-
No.
Best offer
If the
ever.
Nets end with the top,
No, James Harden ain't the MVP. No.
no.
He'll
He
never.
switched
He
teams.
not going to win MVP this
He
year.
switched
He
teams.
could though. He been playing like MVP.
I think he's gonna
He
play.
went to
I think he's
somebody
gonna.
else's team.
I think he's gonna
He
play more
forfeit all
games.
trophies.
I think he's gonna
Than
play
Embiid.
more games than. No, I think he's gonna play more games than Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
He is
in the next jersey this season.
because he not he an Iron Man.
MVP.
He an Iron Man.
To me?
when Cal Ripken don't miss a game, y'all love it. But hard times do it. It don't matter.
It's 'cause
It's
he's
nothing.
black.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Hard times don't miss games.
You
But
know
look what
what?
he do. Just watch him. It's
know-
a skill. This is skill. It's not flopping. That's skill. Get off of me. Get off of him. That's skill. His basketball IQ is sky high. It is what it is. Hate it or love it, his basketball IQ is just high.
He has a great sense of touch.
He knows how to
No,
play
that
basketball.
was crazy.
He grabbed
That's
him.
savvy. That's savvy.
It's savvy.
That's savvy.
That's active.
When
That's
Manu
savvy.
Ginobili do it
This
though,
NBA.
when Manu Ginobili do it, oh,
They
it's
give
so
awards.
good.
No,
It's
it's
so
Europeans.
good.
They give
Oh, look what
awards for it.
Europeans can
They
do.
give awards for that shit.
Yeah, when
The
Manu
Academy
when
give
Manu
awards.
do
James-
it,
nah,
when
I
Manu
gotta-
do
I
it,
gotta-
you love it. But
Yo.
now when James Harden
Nah,
do
I
it,
gotta-
now
I gotta-
nobody
I
like
gotta-
it.
We just
I gotta
showed you
fuck with
video
James
of him
Harden, bro.
acting.
I gotta fuck with
We just
James
showed
Harden.
you a
Oh,
video
I
of
gotta
him
fuck with James
acting.
Harden.
Yo.
He was acting like his arm was caught up with his.
Son, and he threw the ball at that nigga. Look, they can't guard him. Look, that's a foul. That's a foul.
That's
When
not,
he hit
I'm
him in
not
his
talking
beard?
about that one.
Look, ain't threw the ball at that little nigga. Who is that?
Yo,
He ain't do that to
you know
what's
my
name.
biggest
He
issue
ain't do
with
that to the
James
young
Harden?
boy.
You know my
He ain't
biggest
do that.
issue
Why he
with
ain't do
James
that to
Harden
what's
though?
name?
Why?
He kept the
pushed him.
mohawk for
Why
too
he-
long, bro.
Why he ain't do that for
He
what's
kept the
name?
mohawk
Frank Mason.
for over a decade
he
too
kept
long,
the mohawk
bro.
for too long.
For too long, yo.
Why
For
he
too
didn't
long.
do? Look at that. What is that?
He got called an offensive foul.
No,
Look
Got
at
that's
this
acting.
shit.
That's
Look at this
acting.
shit.
That's good.
Look
That's
at
good
it.
basketball.
Look
That's
at
good
your
basketball.
whole ass boy.
Bro,
Why is he
look.
on his back?
Look.
Now we don't got to get chalk for this man.
Time out. Why
He
is
got
James-
elbowed in the
Can they
face.
see this? Can they see the footage?
They can see. He got elbowed in the face.
In the beard.
He got
In the beard.
elbowed.
In
see
the
that?
beard.
He got elbowed.
See that? Do it again.
Look, watch.
It's the beard.
Look, elbow in the face.
I didn't see
Why
it.
was his
Oh,
face?
I didn't
Why
see
was
it.
his
Sorry.
face that
You want to
close?
wear my
I'm not sorry.
glasses?
But why was
You
his
want to wear
face
my
that
glasses?
close? Why was his
Elbow.
face that close?
That didn't look like.
You want to wear my
That didn't
glasses?
look like Mike Tyson hit
You
him.
wanna wear my
I thought
glasses?
somebody bought a rifle. He got it. He
Get-
looked like Billy
look,
Ray.
getting
What's
hit-
the name
look,
that shot
get-
Martin Luther King?
Getting hit with a
Billy Ray.
get-
That's what he looked like.
It don't
Somebody hit
hurt.
him
It
with
don't
a-
hurt. It don't hurt getting hit with a. It don't hurt getting hit with a elbow.
So if you
Bro,
get,
it don't
so
hurt.
if you get
It
elbowed
don't
in a
hurt.
fight, you just go down
It
like
don't-
that.
it don't hurt.
This is the
It
ref.
don't hurt.
This is
You're
on the
right,
refs.
you're right.
This it ain't
It's
on
the
Harden.
yeah, exactly.
It's on the refs.
If the refs didn't
The
call
refs
it,
don't
what
have
he
to
doing?
call it. The refs don't have to call
They
it.
don't. But
It's on the
You
refs.
can't blame the NBA referees because we know they crooked.
how,
That's been proven.
It's the refs.
Sports is
you
crooked.
can't blame him though. You
the
can't
man
blame
is
him.
out there. The man
I
is
can
out
blame
there
him.
putting numbers
He
on the
played like a
board.
hoe.
It's not.
No,
his
he
fault.
don't.
No,
He played like a hoe.
Okay, let's look. Let's look and see.
It's not
Show
on
me
him.
Ho. Show me where you see Ho. Show me where you see Ho.
I would
Still,
have called a foul on that.
still.
I would've called
Look,
the
this
foul
is
on
skill.
James
It's
Harden.
just skill. It's just
Show-
all
now,
it is skill.
Can you or can you not type in James Harden flopping on YouTube and it pops up?
You could put in a lot of
You
people
can't
flopping.
put it- no, you
Good
can't.
defense,
Good,
James
good
Harden. They said
hands.
you don't play fence.
You can put that.
They said you don't play fence. I know. They said you don't play fence. Look,
Type in James Harden
look. They
flopping.
said you don't play fence.
Type in James Harden flopping.
Let's just
You can type
watch.
that
Let's
in.
just watch good basketball because I don't get what niggas. You say he dribbled too much. He in the pick and roll, making good shit happen. Good pass, hard times. That's all. We just playing ball. That's
Now
all.
show the flopping.
Why doesn't James Harden is a phenomenal shooter.
He's one of the best basketball players, one of the best offensive players ever to touch a basketball.
James Harden
Ever,
is a
ever.
phenomenal
Look.
shooter.
They,
James Harden is a great shooter. How come he doesn't come off screen sometimes?
because he got the ball in his hands. Because he's the
But-
best playmaker.
But okay,
Man,
okay.
He's the best playmaker.
But essentially, what I'm saying is,
Look, if a referee call foul on that, you mad at him.
But essentially, what I'm saying is,
He known for
why
being a
not-
great finisher.
What I'm saying is, James Harden is way more
Show the
dynamic
flops.
than he showed. Like
Good pass.
Show the
James
flops.
Harden when what was that name?
And,
Kevin
okay.
McHale. When Kevin McHale
Yeah.
was the coach of the Rockets.
Yeah.
James
Mid-range,
Harden was doing it
everything.
everywhere.
Everything.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
He can adjust.
He's
Whatever
nice.
role you put him
He's
in,
nice.
whatever
Good.
role you put him in, he's going to be able to ill.
That was, in my opinion,
fence, hard
in
times.
my
They said you don't play fence.
That was James Harden at his most
Show the
dynamic
flopping,
as a
man.
player
All this is alright, cool.
because
this is net stuff.
Oh, my
Show
God.
the flops.
Yo.
Type in.
Yo.
Look, just for argument's sake.
Of
Type in
course.
James Harden flopping
Listen,
around.
he got like 5 steals.
Just type in
Yo,
James Harden flopping
yo,
around.
yo,
Why
but,
can't we
but
see
look,
that?
but this,
Can we see that?
look, this the thing.
Can
This
we
is
see
look,
both sides?
Look,
I
this
feel
is,
like I'm in court here.
Look, this the thing. This the
You're
thing.
not giving a black man
This the
his
thing.
proper
We
side
watched.
to
We
defend
watched.
himself.
We sat and we watched this man like one of these games in the bubble. He had like 30 points in the first quarter.
He had 25
right?
points or some shit like
Whatever you want to call it, some egregious, outrageous number.
People
But
do that. Clay had 63 and
Yeah.
only dribbled the ball 11 times.
That's not impressive. That's
Yes,
ass.
it is.
No,
What
it's
are you
not.
talking
That's
about?
not impressive.
that's impressive.
He
to
played
the
Clay
James Harden
ass. He
flopping
can't
around,
dribble
please,
the ball.
please. Can
But
you go to the-
regardless, you're not gonna give him props no matter what he
But
do.
can we see the James Harden flopping around footage just
Not
so we
flopping.
know it exists?
It's not flopping around.
James got
Can we
props
just
this
see?
season.
Can
To
we
me,
just see it?
James
he got
Harden
he got
flop.
props
It
this
says
season.
this was the first one that popped up too.
James Harden flop.
We got 4-minute. You got your choice. It's 4-minute videos of it. It's 6-minute videos of it.
What's this?
Let's see.
What's
let's
this
just watch and
proving?
see.
What's it proving?
But it's proven that he does
Everyone-
this. That's
everybody
what he does.
Because then we gonna put
Everybody
LeBron. We gonna
flops.
put LeBron flop next. All right. We gonna
Everyone flops.
and then what?
Wait.
Everyone
Yeah,
flops.
Let's see this.
yeah,
Let's see it.
yeah, and then
Let's
we'll put
see it.
LeBron do the
Let's
same
see
thing,
it.
and then he
Let's
has
see
nothing
the
to say
evidence
about that
first.
though.
Can we see the evidence
Yeah,
first?
cool.
You already guilty and you ain't see the clip yet.
Regardless,
Let's just
the
see
most
what's
dramatic
going on.
flops in NBA history, you see LeBron.
Let's
No,
just
when
see.
LeBron,
Wait,
the
Let's
screen,
just see.
the
Let's
pick
just
from
see what's
Tyson
going
Chandler,
on here. Can we see what's going on here?
that was fire.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
He jumped on his back.
Okay.
Nah,
Called a foul on him.
that's a foul on. That's a foul
What?
on Carter Williams.
They jumped. What?
Why would he jump on his back though?
Look,
Why would
are
he
you
do that?
why are you boxing
Yeah,
him
why-
out?
yeah, why
Nobody
you doing that?
shot the
You
ball.
can't block out. You can't.
Nobody. The ball is not in the air. What are you boxing out
You
for?
can't position.
No, you can't do that.
Are you trying to get a rebound?
You
So I
can't
can't
do
block you from catching the ball at the
can't-
free throw line.
What?
Freedom of motion.
He's boxing
Freedom-
out.
Freedom
They
of
teach
motion.
if you playing
No,
never played
freedom
zone
of
defense
motion.
before.
You put
Yes.
denying the
You don't-
ball.
I
That's
know
not
that.
denying the ball.
In a zone
All right,
defense.
look. Whoa, what's that?
Nah.
Blake
Go back
Griffin,
to
the
Michael
biggest
Carter Williams.
flopper.
Nah, go back to
What
Mike.
is
No,
that?
no, Blake
What
Griffin's
was
a
that?
flopper.
Can
Blake
you
Griffin's a
rewind
flopper.
Blake Griffin, the
please?
biggest
Can you
flopper.
rewind
Go
that,
back to
please?
Michael Porter Jr.
Can you
Go back to
rewind
Michael Carter Williams. My fault. Not Michael
Wait,
Porter Jr.
look at this.
Bro,
three
that's
points.
this is a foul.
I can
That's a
deny
foul.
you.
No, you
What are you
can't.
I'm on his
doing?
back.
You can't do that.
What the fuck?
What is he doing?
You can't look.
That's
You
not how
can't
you
do that.
deny. He's not
You
even in the
can't do
post.
that.
He's
He's not
denying
in
denying-
the post.
He's not
position
denying.
at the-
No,
What are you
He's not in the
talking
post
you
at
can't
all.
bring contact to me unless
I don't
it's-
even know.
unless-
I don't know none of you niggas for kicking ass like that. So what we're gonna say is
You can't do that.
You nigga,
cannot
I can
do
deny
that.
you that.
No, you can't.
What?
You can't do that. You
That's
can't
crazy.
do that. You
Can we
can't
go
do that.
Yo,
You cannot
please,
do
somebody
that.
call in and say
You
and
cannot
type
do that.
something up and tell these niggas they wrong.
You can't do that.
What are y'all talking about?
You literally cannot do that.
What was that?
That's a foul.
That's a foul?
Yeah.
Or flop?
Yo,
That's a foul.
Wait a minute.
Blake Griffin
Wait a
is
minute.
the biggest
Wait a
flopper.
minute. What is this?
That's how you. That's
No, these- look,
you
these-
fall
these are all
down. That's
flops.
smart.
Oh, what is that?
No, these are all flops.
What is that?
That's
What
that's
is
all-
that?
but
that's
it's a foul.
smart.
Flop?
But it's
That's
a foul.
Is that a
smart.
flop though?
That's
Sell the
smart.
flop. No, they're all flops.
Is that a flop?
But you
though?
sell
That's
the
smart.
Is it a flop?
Yeah, it's smart
Say it's a
basketball.
flop, though.
It's
Sell it.
smart.
Is it a
Sell
flop?
It's smart.
Is it? We're not
It's
asking
smart.
if it's smart or dumb. Is it a flop? Is my answer.
Of
Yes or no?
course.
So what are you talking
Who
about?
doesn't do that?
I don't do that.
I do
don't-
that.
that's not
I do that all the
respectable.
time.
That's not respectable. Men don't play
Under the,
basketball.
under the referee?
Yeah,
Under
if I'm
referee,
playing
you
with the
gotta do
referee,
it.
I'm
Men
doing
don't
stuff
know
against somebody
basketball.
all the
That's
time.
Sometimes you slap yourself on a putback.
Bro,
on purpose.
look.
Men don't play
Oh,
basketball that way.
Man,
I'm
what?
sorry.
That's what they do
Men
now.
don't play that way. These
Yo.
ain't men. These
All
ain't
right.
men.
That's what they do now.
These ain't men.
LeBron ain't a man.
We never did that.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, we never flopped on.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
but this is a new
like
day.
nobody did that.
I
These
know.
niggas is hoes. That's
know,
what I'm
but it's a
saying.
new day.
These niggas is hoes.
Yeah.
It's 5 minutes long for LeBron.
It's a new day though. Like it's the times
How
now.
how is it
respect
bad
it. I don't
basketball
respect
to,
it. It's
to
bad
try to get
basketball.
a free throw, to try to get a
Because
foul?
no.
Or you about to fall out of bounds, or you picked up your dribble,
You just
and so
flopping.
you act, you
Flopping
know what I mean?
around.
You take the bump,
flopping
and
around.
now you got the
You hit the
LeBron
ball
James doesn't flop.
like gravity.
Flopping is an issue when it's against you,
Yo.
not when it's on your team.
That's some
He
bullshit.
could never watch soccer.
No, I
He could
wouldn't.
never watch.
Simulation.
He could
Simulation.
never watch soccer.
Hell no, I don't
That's
watch
all it is in soccer. Is everybody in the
Is
ground.
Everybody go down.
Wait, is
Everybody
that
go
what
down.
y'all incorporating?
No,
This soft ass soccer shit into our
it's
game?
nothing
That's
got
what
to
they-
do
yeah,
with being
that's what
soft.
they did. The Europeans.
I don't respect none of that
Yeah,
shit.
they did
bro.
that. Vlade
Y'all had that
Divac.
shit.
Vlade Divac was the first.
When the NBA
Vlade
gets to
Divac
that
was the
point,
first.
I'm not gonna watch this bullshit.
It's already at that point.
I'm not watching. That's why I don't watch NBA
Yeah, that's
basketball every
LeBron.
night.
Nate Robinson, Lil ass, and LeBron. You just said somebody weigh 250 pounds. You never supposed to. That's LeBron.
LeBron was 290 here.
Yeah, and this little ass Nate Robinson, and he fall on the ground.
because LeBron ain't had no bag.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all.
he doesn't have no bag. He don't have
spin
nothing
off
to do.
him.
He
Spin off
can't.
him.
He can't. But you tell so. But you telling me this? What? It's dumb. It's dumb basketball. What is it?
Hold on.
Look.
Oh.
Oh, that's even worse. James Harden don't even do shit like
They
that.
didn't even fall in the right direction.
Come on,
Hold on,
son.
look. He's supposed to fall back. Nigga fall forward.
At least he actually touched him.
Now you see, but you see,
actually touched him.
you see.
I didn't
You
see James Harden.
You
You
see,
touched that time.
you see,
When
you see.
When
But
Blake Griffin
everybody
was
did
standing
that.
there, he just fell.
Yeah, look at the difference. Look at the difference now. You see?
On Paul George too.
Yeah, you can't see nothing for LeBron, but you can see for James Harden though.
I'm not even a LeBron fan. What are you
Yeah,
talking
well,
about?
but you see, you don't even
It's
like
not egregious
LeBron.
as James Harden.
You just hate James Harden.
That nigga fell, son.
Yeah, look, what
Nobody
is that?
even touched him.
Oh,
At least
my.
he got ran into.
Oh, okay.
We just watched somebody jump on another NBA player's back.
How
And
many-
y'all telling me
how many-
that you can't
he
box
lifted
out?
him.
boxing me
He
out at
lifted
the 3-point line.
You saw how
What are you doing?
Where does the paint
You saw
start
how
at?
Michael Carter Williams.
He's at
Where
the
does the paint start at?
He's at the 3-point
At the free
line
throw
boxing him
The
out.
paint
Nah,
start-
Michael
wait a
Carter
minute.
Williams
Say that again,
bent
please.
over and
He got
basically
lower.
lifted him.
He got lower than
he-
somebody bigger and stronger than
No,
him. Yes, he did. What are y'all talking
Not
about?
tall,
Williams
not
is
bigger
taller
than him.
than
Michael
Harden.
Williams taller than him.
It's Harden Harden.
So James Harden is not bigger and stronger than Michael Carter Williams.
He's not taller than him.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
never said taller. I said bigger and stronger.
Bro, the dude is down
'Cause he's
like
about to to
He's
get
at
stripped.
the 3-point. Yeah, he's about to get stripped. That's a smart flop.
That was genius.
That's
not
smart.
smart. That's
He
not
had no
smart.
back. That was a smart move.
That's whole shit.
Either I get a
Nah,
turnover
whole
or they
shit
get a
no matter
foul.
who do it. It's whole shit no matter who.
Look LeBron. Nobody touched him, son.
It's whole
His
shit.
teammate. He
No matter who.
trying to
do it.
sell the contact.
You heard
It's
what I
about
said?
selling the contact.
It's whole shit no matter who do it.
Look at LeBron. Look, son. Look at that, son. Oh my God, son. Come on.
We just watched the guy jump on somebody's
No, this
back.
is the one. This is the one.
Nah,
That's
that's
the
not-
one.
that's- he
That's
got
the
hit.
one. No,
He
he didn't.
got hit?
Nah, no, he didn't.
He got hit.
No, he didn't.
He got hit.
He
There was
wasn't-
somebody there to hit him. If I'm gonna act, that's not contact.
No, look.
That's acting. Of
Yo,
course.
his big strong
He's selling
ass.
the contact.
Yeah, come
He's
on,
selling the
son.
contact.
And
I
then he
done
holding
seen
his
this
neck.
So he was supposed to fall. He was just supposed to fall forward.
Yeah.
Like I
see-
said, it's whole shit no matter
Nah,
who do it.
it's no. Some people
Period.
are
James
better at
Harden is
flopping
going
than others.
James Harden is going to the basket.
Who's a
and
better
getting foul?
no,
No,
who's
he's not.
who's
Not-
better
none
at
of-
flopping?
None of those situations
Who's-
he just showed
who's
that he
better
wasn't
at
going to the
flopping?
basket.
LeBron James or James
You
Harden?
put and one. Put the flops in. Yeah, we can put up anybody getting and one.
No, to the
Put flops
basket.
on.
To the basket, because nobody could guard this nigga, son.
Man,
Unguardable.
them niggas is fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
he bad because he could draw a foul. That's a
mastered
flaw.
that. He
That's a
mastered
flaw because he's
If it's
good
a
at.
real foul, then what do we want me to do?
It's a-
But if you falling all over the place
Bro.
for no reason,
Look, and
James Harden don't be falling.
he's strong, very strong.
so why the
He
fuck?
keeps
very
his balance.
strong.
So there's no reason for
And
him to fall
very
like that when
balanced.
Blake Griffin was just standing
That's
because
there.
it was
look, that's
because it was out of
smart. I
bounds.
picked
It
up
was
my dribble. I'm
situational.
under the basket.
I'm about to
What
be
do
out
you
of
want me to
bounds. Either I
do?
get a turnover or I get this nigga
What do you
foul.
want me to do?
Not to be
Give
a
him
hoe.
foul.
That's not a hoe.
That's a hoe.
No, it's
What
That's
you
not.
call a
smart.
hoe?
That's smart.
That's a hoe.
All right, let me see.
If y'all do that, then y'all niggas is hoes.
All right, let me see.
With all due respect.
Let me see.
Nah, Kobe flopping.
Let's see. Let's see.
He could be a hoe too. He got punched in the face on TV and didn't do
Oh,
nothing.
no.
He a hoe too. What are y'all talking about?
Oh,
we not gonna do this.
no.
Nah, when did Kobe
Huh? When Chris Childs hit him. Shut up. And then he stood there with his hands up. Look, Casey wants some more. Get ready.
he
Look.
threw two, but he didn't hit him.
What?
He threw
Y'all
two.
niggas crazy.
Let's put it
Nah,
up.
he threw
Y'all
two at Chris
fighting,
Childs.
yo.
That's
He
look.
threw
Look,
two
how I
at
said. Look, how I
He couldn't
said.
hit Chris
How I
Childs.
said. That's called being aggressive. He stay coming downhill. That's
Who?
true. Hard
Who
times
said
is
that?
coming downhill. That's
What?
true.
When?
That's true. When
About what?
he gets fouled most of the time.
When
He's
he
coming
falling down?
downhill.
Kobe.
Who
Look,
said? Man, I don't even know
When-
these niggas.
look.
Who said that?
Kobe and Chris Childs, bro. Kobe tried to
punched him. He didn't- Kobe didn't do
retaliate.
nothing.
No, Kobe tried to retaliate and
He
couldn't
tried
get
to
him.
retaliate.
Here we go.
Nah, he
like,
tried.
like a soft kid on your team do.
Here we go.
Hold me back before I get
No,
there.
Here
no,
we go.
No, he tried to
Chris
retaliate.
Childs hit him with a two-piece.
It's loaded.
Yeah,
It's
Chris,
loaded.
Chris Childs just went dink dink, and then Kobe said, "Oh shit," and
Hey,
tried to hit him
let's
back.
see.
He couldn't.
He didn't try to do nothing.
Let's
Yes, he
see.
did.
Let's
Y'all niggas-
see. Here we
Yes, he
go.
did.
Let's see.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
Yes, he did. Watch.
I saw it live. It's not gonna. You're not gonna
There
tell
they
me
go.
nothing.
There they go. Look, Chris
Romanticize-
Childs
look,
pushed
look,
him.
look.
Kobe hit him with the
Look,
elbow.
watch.
He hit him
Look,
with the-
Oh, elbow.
Stop playing.
Bing,
Bang,
bing.
bang,
And look,
stop
and
playing.
yeah, Kobe threw two punches just now.
No.
Yeah, and
That
got- and
shit
they got
was nothing.
separated.
That shit was about nothing. He got hit clean.
No,
Two of
and
them.
they got separated.
He got hit clean.
And
Two
they-
of them.
yeah, he got
You mean
hit
tell
very
me these
clean.
two white men could hold Kobe Bryant back if he really wanted to go get some sauce?
Number one, the whole team was between
I'm
them
talking
at that
about
point.
right now.
So, he's supposed to
Who
separate
grabbed
out and
Ron
run,
Artest like
and run
that?
after him now.
Who grabbed Ron Artest like that?
He's
You
supposed
think
to.
two
He's
referees-
supposed to separate
the
and run
referees
after him
didn't
now.
grab
Let's
Ron
watch
Artest
the
like
replay.
that.
Let's look
Watch
at
the
this.
replay. Look,
Yeah,
pushed
take
him.
that.
Elbow. Elbow.
Elbow.
Elbow.
Word.
work,
Boom,
bang,
boom.
bang.
Stop
And look,
playing with me.
And it, yeah,
Connect.
and the shit got separated.
Connection.
And look at Big Shaq.
I don't want to hear nothing. He got two
Shaq
pieces.
pushed
It was
Pat.
clean. What y'all want to do? What y'all play to put this up for?
Shaq
That's-
pushed Pat twice.
I know that's
You know
your
what?
man.
You know what? Kobe should have went and got him
I know that's your
at the
man.
next game.
You seen what Doug Christie and Robert Hart how
They met in the,
was
they
giving
met
it
in the
up?
locker room.
Fox.
Yeah,
They
you
met.
see
They
how
met
they
in the
was giving it
tunnel.
up?
Yeah,
They met in the
but
tunnel.
they play
after
each
the
other
game.
4 times a year.
It don't matter. It don't matter. He got the two piece of the life of the century on TV.
I can't. I'm not disrespecting.
That was
Cole.
it. Was I don't give a fuck about none
I'm
of
not
that.
disrespecting
Nigga,
Cole.
you know
Nah,
what
this
story
this was the
Doug
one.
Christie uppercuts Rick
Because he
Fox
said-
in a game.
Hit him
This
with the
was he
short
hit him
shit.
twice.
Hit him with the short shit.
How you gonna get hit with a two piece on national television at a basketball game?
It makes
And
sense
when you don't
but
even
it-
play sport,
but it
boxing.
makes sense
You
in
don't
terms
play
of boxing.
boxing.
In terms of boxing, it makes sense because Kobe shouldn't have been that close to.
I don't know what
Chris
in terms of
Childs
nothing. In
should have
terms
been
of
that
the
close to
streets,
Chris
in terms
Childs
of the
anyway.
streets,
Rick hit him with the
he got
elbow.
hit with a
Watch
two
this.
piece, and it was nothing.
Oh, boom!
Nigga, rock this shit.
They met in the tunnel after he said, "Yo,"
Yo,
he said,
come
"Meet
see
me in
me,
this
bitch."
shit."
Come see me, bitch.
His leg,
All right,
the
yeah.
legs ran down and everything after the joint. Ooh, why he elbow him like that?
They play each other 4
That's not
times a
fair. That's
year,
not
bro.
fair.
Look,
Christie was
the refs
close.
was cheating and that's when Don. Oh,
What was wrong with you, boy?
bang!
Bang!
Ooh, he got him. He gave him
But
a
why
good
did why did he mush his
How you
face?
gonna give somebody an overhand uppercut?
Look, watch.
He hit him with an overhand uppercut.
Watch this.
His knuckles was
Watch
out,
this.
though.
Oh, a fan threw something. Look.
said-
They was getting right. Look, they got right. Look, his leg ran down.
Right. Yeah, Jackie Christie.
Look, Vladdy in there. Shaq said, "Nigga, move. I gotta push somebody." Look, Shaq just.
Shaq with the Burberry on.
Chuck put Shaq down too. What we talking here?
Facts.
Huh?
Chuck put Shaq
When he
down.
tackled Shaq.
He scooped him up and put him down.
Oh, when Shaq swung at him.
Yeah.
Shaq almost took
Shaq
that nigga.
can't really fight, man.
Homie, oh yo, Chuck had his eyes closed
Yeah,
when Shaq threw that.
come on.
Nah, but they be saying none of these NBA players can really
All
fight.
right, so what's the deal with the now you see how James Harden was reacting to what's his name, right? What was the point guard name? Frank Mason?
Man, we talked about this too much
Now,
on the
wait a
podcast.
minute.
I'm not pulling that shit up no more.
You see what Ingram did to him?
He bumped
results
him.
for
He
him.
knew him. That's his man.
He know him.
Who?
See, you see?
Beyond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He threw the ball right at him. Ooh, if that shit, he ain't. Wait. Yo, what? He
Chuck
took
was-
him down. He would have been dead if this landed.
If my
Look,
uncle had a
God.
he used
Damn.
that shit. He should have cracked him though.
missed.
Barkley,
Now
how
I
did he
scoop
miss?
you.
Because they didn't want to hit him.
You
Look,
missed, now I
Barkley,
scoop
you. 'Cause they didn't really wanna hit him.
Barkley just he just ducked. He threw the ball at that boy's head. Ooh.
Look, scoops up. Now I'm on
Shaq
top.
thought, yo,
Now all your homies got to jump in because you losing.
Yeah, but Chuck started hugging him.
Son, Shaq
When they went to-
would have fucked Barkley up.
Who got him first though?
Not- not-
But
not
who
today
got
he
him
didn't.
first?
Come
Not
on,
this day
son.
he didn't.
Come on,
Who
son.
won that? Who won that scuffle?
Nobody won.
Nobody won.
Nah, Barkley won.
What?
Barkley won.
Nobody
I don't know.
won.
Barkley won that.
We can't.
You
we
know
don't
why
even look
Barkley
at
wins?
fights the same
Barkley's
way.
old as hell, bro.
Look, nobody
Barkley
won.
Nah, Barkley
Shaq
won.
didn't hit him one time.
Barkley won.
He
It's
got
100
scooped up and dropped.
I want to see him
Nah,
get scooped.
Barkley hit him with the ball.
You didn't see him grab him.
Barkley
You didn't
hit
see
him with the ball
Yeah, that was bad.
and ended up on top. He had mount.
He on the
I don't
He
ground.
won.
understand. What
He
are
won.
y'all
Look,
looking at?
yo, if that was around in UFC,
We just looking at
Barkley
the
would've
streets.
won.
What y'all talking
Barkley
about?
would've won.
UFC.
nah, because it's sports.
We,
It's sports
we ain't
entertainment.
gotta look at UFC. Look at the code you got in
Nah,
your
in,
soul.
no, in the streets they
If
would have to fight
if
again.
you get
I wanna
into
see
a
him
fight
scoop
like
him.
this,
In the streets they would have to fight again.
Oh, he did
Because-
scoop him. He scooped him. He scooped him.
because if you swing at a nigga and you miss and he go up under it and
He
scoop
earth you.
and
Once
he
he-
on top of you, he beat you, son. Like I don't know. That's
Nah, I gotta
that.
fight again.
Whatever how y'all feel, like what y'all gotta do later. This fight, this scuffle, Charles Barkley won this scuffle right
Ball
here.
at my boy.
He won that round. I'll give him that, but
I don't
wouldn't-
understand how
I
y'all.
wouldn't
How
call
is
him
it
a
even
winner.
up for debate though?
No, I didn't. No, I'm not
5
debating.
Lakers had to jump in.
I'm not debating it.
If you
I
Shaq,
said Barkley
wait
won.
a minute. So if
If I'm Shaq, I'm considering
if
that
you
an L.
Shaq,
That's an L to me if I'm Shaq.
After that, after you swung and you missed at him, and
I
then
would have. Shaq
say
should have followed
they was
up.
at the park. Say they was at the park. They was at the park. Bang, he hit you with the ball. You swung at the nigga, but you missed.
Why didn't he follow up with the right?
I should have. He should have.
But he didn't. Because NBA players don't really fight,
Y'all
bro.
niggas looking at this shit
'Cause they don't
crazy,
fight.
Man. He got disrespected.
Yeah, I mean, yo, he hit him in the
slipped
head.
a punch and he slammed
He hit him in the head.
The hit with the ball was worse.
Bow.
That was worse.
That was a punch.
That was like,
That's a
yeah.
punch. That's a
Look,
punch.
bow. He hit you in the
He
head with
stole
the
on
ball. He hit him in the head with the ball. Now that was worse. That was worse than I.
Why didn't Shaq punch him in the stomach?
I don't know what.
He would've went down.
Why didn't he keep swinging us? How all the people get? That's Shaq.
He can't fight, bro.
Shaq is only 300 pounds, bro.
Only goddamn.
But remember, they're all professional athletes, and he's only 300 pounds. So 5 of them on him, they can move him.
Shaq should have still been going for smoke right here.
Shaq should have choked them
These
something.
niggas ain't fighters, man.
They don't fight.
He should have still been going for
They don't,
smoke.
they don't fight.
But
yeah,
that-
Shaq is. You know what Shaq's thinking about right now? Damn, yo, that
Barkley
fun about
walked
to be
right-
crazy.
He walked right behind him to the tunnel.
That-
no fear, no
that,
threat.
That fun about to
None
be
of that.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Yo, Barkley from Alabama too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different.
What? So now we did all of that to prove what? Kobe got hit with the 2-piece, man. Y'all ain't gonna never change that. I saw it. It happened. Take your jersey off. Shop MJ.
Harden got a gold medal. No, you can't
Take
disrespect.
that shit off.
So you saying somebody fighting
You
is
earn
equivalent to
Putting up
what he
buckets.
did in the basketball court?
Chris Childs won that game.
This is not UFC or boxing.
Chris
This is
Childs won that game.
this
Chris
is-
Shaq,
this
at the
is-
end
put
of
up
the day,
bu- he put up
the
buckets that
psychological,
game.
the psychological warfare though.
Son, come on, son.
Let's see, Kobe
What?
coming down.
That
And he
take-
got
Wait,
Chris
what was you
Childs in
about to
front of
say?
him.
Wait, what was you about to say?
So because Chris Childs got the hood justice, I guess, or whatever, what do that really mean at the end of the day?
As a man, he's
That means
greater
a
than
lot.
Kobe.
Oh.
He hit him
He's
with
greater than
I don't
Kobe
know
as a
about-
man.
I don't know about all that, but he hit him with the 2-piece of life.
He got him.
Like what? Ain't no dunk he could do that would have been better than that.
Chris Childs
He could
said.
have dunked on him however he wanted to. If
Chris
if
Childs
they
is
would
first-
allow both
Look,
of them to
Chris
play
Childs
that
should be in the
game,
Hall of
rest the
Fame.
game.
Chris Childs said. This is what he said. Oh, Dak signed with the what's the name with the Cowboys.
He took the
Prescott?
franchise.
Yeah,
it was
they
nice.
He took the
gave
franchise
they gave
tag?
no, they gave him some bread. They
Alright.
came to a contract. They ain't franchised him. Damn, I wonder how much. Long term deal.
A long-term deal?
What was what?
What was the signing bonus?
I want to figure out what was the shit about where it was so like they couldn't agree to no term for forever. Like what was the number?
I mean, he wasn't trying to hit none of
Or
that
was
shit.
it because
That wasn't
after
about the short meat.
you think because he fucked his ankle up that he took a short with the price?
Yes, he took a short.
He probably said, "Yo,
He took a short.
I could never.
He took a short.
I don't know what's going to happen. I gotta get this money while I can."
And also, he was losing leverage anyway.
Yeah, he lost
No, he
leverage
didn't.
after he got hurt.
Yeah,
After
when he
you
got
get
hurt,
hurt?
it was over.
After you get hurt,
over.
it's like, look, bruh, how many teams
He
ain't tear his
Joe
rotator
Theismann
cuff or
hurt.
nothing? Yeah, that's
Goddamn.
true. That's true too, but I don't
But
know.
results. He was losing leverage.
I don't
because
think
of the
they was,
results.
and they
Man,
was
them niggas
losing.
won
They
5
were losing.
games. What
They
y'all
were
talking
losing.
about?
They were losing.
I know
They were. Yo, they
his
was.
leverage was minuscule.
Yo, every game, they would be down by 40, and then he would have to throw the ball 70 times. That's why his numbers look good.
Great numbers, but
They
not
was
doing
losing.
nothing.
Yeah, they was losing. They was
Like
getting.
T-Mac.
They was going down early by
Like
30.
T-Mac.
No,
Bringing it back full
I
circle.
can't believe people disrespect Tracy McGrady. That's what I really can't
Big
believe.
numbers and not doing nothing.
How can Tracy McGrady deserve disrespect? T-Mac, that's one of the best players to ever play basketball.
That's a lot.
No, talented.
That's a lot.
One of the most talented players
Like,
to ever
the
play.
best player to
Not
ever
the
play
best.
basketball.
Talented,
Not
one of the most
son.
talented.
one of the best. One of the most talented,
He
not
can
one of the
do.
best.
Him at his best.
And
he
did
can
nothing.
do. He can
And
do
did nothing.
He can do stuff that a lot of people
And
can't
did.
do.
I'm not
Yet
going that
there's a
far.
lot of people
Like, one of the
who
best
couldn't
ever.
do
Like,
what
I
he could
think
do
so.
with the basketball,
I think so.
but did more within the game of basketball than T-Mac did. So T-Mac
injuries.
is one of the most talented
Injuries.
to play.
Injuries.
But he's not one of the best to play.
Injuries.
Injuries.
The man
he
got-
wasn't always injured.
You ever hurt your back before?
He wasn't always
Look,
injured.
I pulled a muscle in my lower back. Right.
You ain't even try to sue James Dolan.
I couldn't even walk. I couldn't roll over in the bed.
Yeah.
You expecting T-Mac, who got back
I
spasms?
expect T-Mac, who has access to the best
No,
physical
you gotta
therapist.
spend millions like Bron do.
No, you know why Braun spends millions?
Because he want to keep playing.
No, because he has a biochemist on payroll.
Exactly. See?
No.
So
What do biochemists do?
they gonna mix up the right shit to get him right.
They gonna mix up.
He's not taking no steroids, son. Stop.
What do biochemists do?
It don't got to be
what
steroids.
What
It
do
don't have to be-
biochemists do?
It don't got to be steroids.
What do biochemists do?
He probably put together
What
the
do
right. He probably put together the right supplements. It's not steroids.
Really?
Though. It's not
Really?
steroids.
Really?
So you think? All right. So you think LeBron is now? Look at the history of the NBA.
Yes.
Every big name,
The
regardless.
most lenient- the most lenient league when it comes to drug
Listen,
testing.
let me finish. Now, no matter how big of a face you were, I think Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan were both. It was just gambling, and Mike's punishment was
No.
Look, all right, let me finish. I think Mike's punishment was suspension, but we're gonna call it retirement. Magic, it said, yo, you just gonna be the face of HIV.
Jordan wasn't suspended.
He was. I think he
wasn't.
was.
No, he wasn't.
LeBron
They let
James.
Jordan go on a sabbatical.
It was not a sabbatical. It had
was a
nothing to do with his
sabbatical.
dad dying. It was because he got caught gambling
It was his dad
on the
dying.
game.
It was his
And he
dad
got
dying.
caught gambling on the game.
It was his dad.
And
getting
they
killed.
didn't want to put the face of basketball and make him look bad.
It was his dad
If
getting
Le-
killed.
Last two
It was his dad
Last two
getting
faces
killed.
of basketball,
Michael
Magic
Jordan
and Mike.
and
No, why? You know what happened with Magic?
They told him to be the
rumor.
face of AIDS.
You know what's the room? But you know why?
because he was gambling.
No,
Why?
no.
It was because he was gambling, I think.
That's what you heard.
Well, yeah, that's what I heard.
What I heard is, I'm not gonna say that. That's
Say
what
it.
No. Because
He smacked somebody. Allegedly. You just got to say allegedly in front, and that's it. Allegedly, that's it.
Allegedly,
He was gay.
it was
It was gonna be some crazy shit
no.
like that.
Allegedly, he basically got honeypotted with someone underage. On purpose. They did it on purpose so they can basically force him to be the face of HIV.
They said if Magic is the face, A is going to go over well.
Because...
Man, I'd have took my 20.
That's the 25 life? You took the 25 life?
I got lawyer money. You can't tell me shit.
I'm Magic.
I'm
Magic.
Nah, they honeypotted
Yo,
him,
at that point... Look. At that point, Magic could have got Johnny Cochran in the game, too.
Remember how crazy...
Magic could have got Johnny in there.
Remember the type of shit that even the whole Lakers were into.
They was illin'.
Bro, I heard that Dr. Jerry Buss used to pass Jeannie Buss around to secure deals with dudes, using her as a sex kitten, allegedly. Because number one, why isn't Jeannie Buss married already?
Nah.
Why isn't Jeannie Buss married already? Why didn't he?
Why didn't he split that bag when she get married, man?
When you wealthy, you use your daughter to secure a bag, right? You feel me? But she's not married. Why is that? Because the other rich was like, I ain't putting my daughter with Jeannie Buss. No, we not arranging that. Why? Allegedly though. This is allegedly.
But I think that if LeBron was on steroids, something would happen and they would suspend LeBron.
No.
Or make him retire or something like that.
They do not. The NBA Players Association, when they negotiate the CBA, they put in that, number one, they're not even going to test the players like that.
Dwight Howard got busted. Rashard Lewis got busted.
Got busted for what?
Steroids.
Yeah, but
it was
know what?
No. It wasn't Dwight. My bad. It was Turkoglu, Rashard Lewis.
Okay,
Turkoglu, that Magic team.
But are they LeBron?
They're not LeBron.
Okay then.
But we see Mike and Magic.
LeBron was the NBPA vice president.
No, he wasn't. He never was on that shit.
Yeah, he was the vice president with Chris Paul. No, Chris Paul was the president. He was the vice president for one term. When they put in that ruling with the players about the testing, the infrequency.
LeBron is not on steroids.
Yo, look it up.
LeBron is not on steroids.
Bro,
I will never believe that LeBron James is on steroids.
Look. There's a rumor that a man by the name of Mr. Paul used to pick up orders from Biogenesis. Right? This is the time during the Heatles time. Mr. Paul used to pick up the order for a Mr. LJ from Biogenesis. Remember, Biogenesis is based out in Florida. Okay. South Florida, right?
Biogenesis was in trouble with baseball.
Okay, right? But remember, when it comes out that people using steroids, it always comes out late in the game, way after, not at the time.
Because they give you a chance probably to pay the right people to keep it quiet. Right? Probably that's why it's late.
And then. Nah, it always, because it always comes out when the lab gets into some shit with the feds, right? There you go. So that's when it comes out.
The lab drops some names. The lab will drop some names to try to stay out of trouble.
So remember when LeBron went back to Cleveland?
Yes.
The season for the 14-15 season. So that summer, remember how much weight he lost?
He lost a lot of weight,
right?
I remember that. Seeing the picture.
Remember in the beginning of the season, he could barely dunk.
No, he never could barely dunk.
No, in the beginning of the season. No, we talking about how LeBron dunks, and then we talking about like
he lost all that weight. I remember
right?
that.
But then he took the 2-week vacation to Miami and came back with 20 pounds of muscle. Okay.
LeBron, he always looks how he looks right now.
No. That's false.
Always.
No.
He started getting bigger slowly but surely. It was gradual.
LeBron was always big, right? By comparison, right?
Yeah.
Even as a rookie. But when you compare LeBron a couple seasons in, compared to his rookie season looks small.
He was only
by comparison,
18-year-old.
And he was 240.
18.
And he was 240, right? Remember how weird it was in Miami? He wasn't really listing his weight like that.
They gotta list his weight. Oh, no, they have to.
They were listing him at 250, 260. And everyone was like, hell no, that nigga looked 280.
That was LeBron best in Miami.
Bro.
That was the best
That was LeBron, Biogenesis. LeBron also allegedly gained 7 pounds in a game. How do you do that doing cardio?
He gained pounds during the game.
In a game. That's what they say. No, gained. They say he gained 7 pounds in a game.
How?
You can look that up.
That's impossible.
Bro, ESPN reported it. Look that up.
He gained weight during the game.
They say he gained 7 pounds in a game. I swear.
I gotta look that up.
The only way I could think about that is, your biochemist is putting in work.
LeBron don't need to use no steroids.
No, but the thing is, the steroids is for recovery.
It's for recovery, so you can keep working out. Of course,
so you can also stay healthy and
stay
not
healthy.
injured.
Yeah, that's true.
What it's for.
Mm-hmm. So in your opinion, LeBron James,
because basketball steroids is not going to make you a better basketball player.
Nothing's going. Steroids don't make you better at what you do. It makes you stronger. It makes you faster and be able to recover more.
No, but certain sports will be more contingent on, like baseball. If I'm stronger,
you're gonna be able to hit the ball.
I can smack the ball further.
Now, but look, I don't think with LeBron I don't think with steroids in general, it don't make you stronger in nature and make you be able to work out more, so you can get stronger.
Here's another lexicon, right? This is by SB Nation. So if SB Nation is capping, they have to put a retraction.
But how did he do that?
Listen to me. Eastern Conference Finals game. Started weighing 271 pounds. He ended the game weighing 278.
How? How does that happen?
Water.
You lose the water weight, don't you?
But you can sit there after the game and drink all the Gatorade you want.
Get rehydrated again.
7 pounds of water? Though?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's insane. But hey.
And why are you going to weigh yourself being bloated?
But this is the thing. What's the science on that? What's the science on that?
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm not a biochemist. I'm not a biochemist.
So it's irresponsible.
I'm not a biochemist.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not a biochemist.
There you go.
For you to even take that stance if you can't.
No, I'm
into it.
Remember, I said allegedly.
Allegedly.
With all this shit, I said allegedly. But the breadcrumbs, man, the breadcrumbs.
What else is?
We'll see.
What else is going on in the world right now that the people need to hear on the podcast?
Yo, the All-Star Weekend joint.
How you feel about All-Star Weekend?
That Michael B. Jordan shit. That Michael B. Jordan and Kamala Harris joint was disgusting.
I didn't even watch that.
I didn't even watch it.
They did it right before the game.
Okay, I know. I did see that. I did see that. When they act like they moved it.
It was nasty.
I ain't
act like they did what?
It was disgusting. It was disgusting.
Kamala Harris, every chance she gets, she makes sure she tell niggas that she Indian. Every chance she get.
Y'all got duped when it come to that.
Oh, it's no y'all. What's y'all? How is it y'all?
You voted.
So
y'all.
I voted to stir the pot.
Who'd you vote for?
Joe Biden.
Y'all, exactly.
I voted. You voted
for the prison for profit bill, the crime bill of '94. And you voted for the top cop.
Look. The only reason why I voted was to get Donald Trump to get out. That's it. That was the only reason why I did it.
Why?
To see the Pilgrims storm the Capitol.
Here's my question.
To see that.
Why did you ain't know that was gonna happen?
Of course not.
No, bullshit, man.
I don't know.
Wait. Duh, I didn't know that was gonna happen. What the fuck? Duh. Like what? Duh. For them to be upset. What the fuck? Like, of course I didn't know they was going to do that. I said for them to be upset.
But Pilgrims were upset regardless of Donald Trump. They were upset.
Of course.
Pilgrims were upset because of Donald Trump.
Of course.
And Pilgrims were upset because he left also. Like, what? Like,
just see them just be upset in general.
Here's my thing. We had no horses in the race.
Man, that nigga hilarious.
And that's why I voted for myself.
He like Trump. So he's a Trump supporter.
He was funny.
He's Trump supporter.
I ain't wake up and laugh at the president.
He's Trump supporter. I don't support Donald Trump. I don't support nobody. You support Donald Trump. Well, you don't vote. Yeah, you don't vote, but you support Trump.
No, he didn't support Trump if he didn't vote.
I laugh at it all.
He was what? I was fine with Trump.
There's no way they can tell me
funny,
that I can't say what I want to say or do or act or none of that when the man that's running the nation wake up in the morning and live and dying to talk disrespectfully about whoever he wants to.
About us. He told the black niggas, he said the Ku Klux Klan niggas that was at the joint, he was like, yeah, those is very good people out there.
That was not the quote. No, damn, I can't believe I can't believe I'm out here really taking this side. That wasn't the quote, number one. He said there were good people on both sides. But number two, nobody is as disrespectful.
You can't ever say smart in front of me
to black people. as Joe Biden.
I seen
Joe
this shit.
Biden
I
is
saw
the
when Joe
most-
Biden.
is the most disrespectful.
I saw the joint when Biden was
more
up back in the day
disrespectful.
during the crack era. Like,
We can't have no top nigger.
Yeah.
No, that was before that.
That was before the crack.
That was in the 70s. I don't want my niggas in school. I don't want niggas in school.
He said, no, that was like early. That wasn't in the 80s when he was like, yo.
Oh, the top nigga.
He said, no, he was like, look, I know that it's reasons why these people are so disenfranchised and all that, but at this point, I don't care. I don't want my family to be in danger. I don't want nobody hitting my family over the head. That was in the 70s. He was saying that.
He doesn't want his sons because they were integrated schools in wherever his fucking state
He wasn't
he
fucking
didn't want
with
his
it.
sons in the fucking jungle.
He wasn't fucking with it. He was. That's what. So look, to anybody out there in the world that thinks the American political system is in your favor or whoever's running is in your favor, one day they're gonna wake up and realize that that's bullshit. Nope, I don't think that.
So it's no point of voting.
People forget that
Why?
the Democratic Party were the Confederates. Mm-hmm. People forget that too.
I know that.
But niggas you change your branding with the times. That's all it is.
The only way to get
not to say I report the Republicans
what
either.
you want
Fuck them
that's
both.
fair is to go to war. If you ain't trying to do that, then hang up your flag, and it don't matter what side of the aisle you going with, because neither side want to see you have nothing. They don't want you to have shit. That's why ain't nobody getting no Joe Biden money yet. They ain't even trying to hit none of y'all took the wrong guy, man.
So Trump Donnie would have made sure you was right, man. Made sure your pockets was right.
I don't know, but the only guy
you gotta make
that
a
I
deal,
know,
though.
wait, the only dude that gave me money personally that I seen in the last 2 years. Mm-hmm. We all know the answer to that.
You know the
answer to that.
The thing is that
I don't care about
niggas done said it. They said we're gonna worry about. They said black people vote for us now, and we're gonna worry about y'all after we get put in office. At least Donald Trump was trying to do a deal to get the black vote, right?
Word. Hey, like, look, I want to deal.
Black people need to do it. Black people need to understand we are our only salvation. No one's gonna do it for us.
Yeah, that's what everybody been saying.
Who's been saying?
The Panthers said that, and Malcolm said the same thing too.
COINTELPRO.
Man, where the key at?
Matter of fact, you know, it was the NOI Mosque of Newark that took on the job to assassinate Malcolm.
I think it was the. I think
no.
I think the FBI.
No.
Hoover and the FBI.
They were the ones who succeeded.
Yeah.
But who took the job to do it? Because the NOI put a hit out on
it.
The Newark Mosque.
That's what I heard. They made a document. They made a documentary about that. I didn't see it though. It was on Netflix or something like that.
I don't think they was the ones who killed Malcolm though.
It was the FBI did it. You pay somebody.
They had him in the records as the Black Messiah.
Yeah, well.
And then after that, they had Fred Hampton.
And they got him out of there too.
They killed that nigga in bed next to his BM.
Yeah, I mean that's how this shit works.
Truth be told, I don't think it takes too much for a nigga to kill his own.
It don't.
No, it don't.
We do it we do it every day.
All the time.
Wherever when we used to go to clubs and parties and shit like that. Niggas was going there looking for smoke.
We only got smoke for each other. We don't got smoke for white people.
Cass was going there looking for, and that's the problem.
No, that's a problem.
That's
not just the problem. That's a problem. That's one of the
but
problems.
it'll never change because it's systematic, and it was systematically enforced over years and fine-tuned and perfected to get everybody to be how we are.
But the reason why also part of the reason also is because the black community is a matriarchy.
It is.
And then you have a generation of black women talking about their feminists. And talking about down with the patriarchy, but it's like patriarchy. Y'all don't know nothing about no patriarchy. Y'all live in a matriarchy. What are y'all talking about?
And everybody's been in matriarchies forever. But that was by design for the shit to be how it is.
Facts.
So it's nothing we could do though. It's nothing we could do to change what's going on.
To destroy any demographic of people, you have to disenfranchise the men.
I think I left my headphones in the car.
You gotta disenfranchise the men. You know, because women ain't gonna be. Women are just gonna go with the flow of who's around. But if you disenfranchise the men,
then it's over.
It's over. It's over.
And right now, we at a time I feel like in America where black people, and this is by design as well, black people are being woken up to the wrong shit.
Misguided.
It's misguided. It's the sleight of hand. You think you learning some shit like, oh wow, this is this way because of this, but it's not. Once that get eliminated, where you can't even now you can't even wake up and learn the truth. Like you waking up and learning the flim flam that you think is the truth. What you supposed to do?
Straight up. Black people call themselves people of color.
Yeah,
what?
People of color
or minority. Black people are not minorities. A foundation of a house, right? Mm-hmm. That's only a house could be a skyscraper, right?
It got to start with a foundation.
The foundation is technically a small piece of the entire building, right?
But it's not
minor.
No, it's the major.
It's foundational.
That's the foundation. You need the America is founded on
us,
black people.
On the foundation of America is black people and how the status quo is, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we can't be minority. We can't be people of color. But black people accepted the verbal judo. Mm-hmm. And then they're saying shit like, yeah, we're people of color and we're minorities. But what fucks you up is Chinese people are considered minority. Mm-hmm. White women are considered minority. And all of them are going to get picked ahead of you.
And you're not going to hear them say that they're minorities. And you're not going to hear them separate themselves from each other either. They're gonna stick with each other.
They're not gonna forsake their cause to help your cause out. And black people need to stop doing that shit.
Nobody else can save us but ourselves. That's why save yourself. That's my new shit. Because we gotta save ourselves. That's it.
But black people have low self-esteem too. Not every black person. Because I know
black people as a whole.
Black people as a whole have low self-esteem.
Why do you think? Because capitalism combined with years of systematic shit being how it is, created low self-esteem, low self-worth, low worth in your brother, low worth in each other. We don't value each other, we don't value ourselves. That's why people do what they do. They spin how they spin. It's because you don't care about nothing. And then you got tricked, the trick bag got you, and now you falling for you want capitalism got you.
Niggas is looking like Stringer Bell.
It's the truth. Capitalism got you, and you think you smarter than everybody else, and you not. Look, we talk about this shit all the time. Mir say, in order for it to be capitalism, somebody got to get exploited. And so who's getting exploited is black people who are being exploited. Or poor people, as you could say.
Poor people are being exploited.
The poor people got to be exploited.
How can you exploit the poor people? You divide them. So that's why black people got to get exploited the most.
Now, how can that change?
How can it change?
How can that change?
We got to bring back segregation.
As long as it's capitalism,
we need segregation back.
Oh, that's bring it back.
Yeah,
we need segregation back.
No, but think about it though,
because it leaves you no.
I wonder. So look, can segregation work in a capitalistic world?
Segregation worked. It always worked. They just integrated it because black people was getting too much money. Remember Black Wall Street?
Yeah,
it was booming, right?
And they destroyed it.
But why did they destroy it?
Because black people were not buying into...
Because the depression was actually happening.
Mm-hmm, okay. Mm-hmm.
America was going through a depression, but this little microcosm within was thriving. And they said, fuck that shit. So you got dirt poor white people going through it. They're like, yeah, we firebombing and shit.
Word.
Can't have these niggas flourishing.
See, so that's the
segregation works.
So that's the whole thing. That was just Black Wall Street. But just during segregation when we had... our own, can you imagine? We talked about this in the pod before. Can you imagine if it stayed segregated and we had black NBA, the black NFL, just like with baseball.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. Funny you say that shit.
Okay,
I was watching a video and they was talking about the Negro Leagues, right?
Yeah. As soon as it got
the
poppin',
Negro Leagues was killing, and what did the MLB decide to do?
Bring them in.
Integrate, right?
Bring them in.
Integrate.
Bring them in.
So the Negro Leagues, that's an institution that black people had. They ran themselves. Mm-hmm. It destroyed. Black people was like, we got black players in the MLB. We're going to go do that now, right? Because it's new and shiny. Mm-hmm. Now, compare that to integration during civil rights, when we had our own schools, our own hospitals.
We had to.
When the white people said, we're going to integrate now, instead of giving you your fair share of the resources for your population, we're just gonna allow you to come into our institutions.
So what?
Right?
So who tricked us into thinking that's what we needed to do?
Society tricked us into that because it's white, it's shiny. You beat down the black self-esteem. That's what you do. You beat it down because now if it's white, it's better. Because what's the first thing black people want to do? They always want to get a white boy to see if they like they shit.
Yeah.
Because then if the white boy like it, then they with it. But when their man's like, yo, yeah, that shit is fire. They like, I don't know. They don't feel too confident. They're like, oh nah, these niggas just love me because we familiar, and they just trying to, but you know.
So that's the trick bag. I agree. I think we should have. Now I wish Mir was here because we was having this. He said as long as it's capitalism, it don't matter. Even if it's us, even if we segregate it, we still gonna exploit each other then.
But the thing is, capitalism is the rich exploiting the poor, because the real thing is the class wars, the 1% versus the 99%. But just for the example, in a wrestling match, let's say it's a handicap match, right? One nigga got to fight 99 wrestlers, right? How could one wrestler beat 99 wrestlers?
He gotta have a gun.
He gotta have a wrestling match, right? He gotta have the 99 wrestlers infighting amongst each other, right? Because that's how they would do it in the WWE. You're gonna have the team set up and mess up, and then that's how they always have handicap matches won, right? Because the team is too big and they can't work together.
Yeah,
that's how you do it. You divide the team that has numbers.
That's true.
If they fighting themselves, I ain't gotta fight them yet.
Speaking of WWE or WWF, that's what I call it. I'm always gonna call it F.
Ballet for men.
When did you stop watching wrestling?
I stopped watching when.
Do you remember when
they started pushing John Cena?
Yo, that was the time I stopped watching.
Because
he was coming down,
aesthetically,
rapping,
he's not good.
He was coming down with the big shorts on, freestyling. I was telling him the other day. I remember that was around like 6th or 7th grade. That was the first time in my life that I said, like, basketball.
Thugonomics, I was done.
Basketball was on TV and wrestling was on TV, same time. And now my bedtime was 8, and then Thursday is a SmackDown. So I'm like, I got an hour. Am I going to watch this Knicks game or wrestling? It never was a decision for me to make before. But I saw him coming down, rapping.
He was like,
I said, I got to change this shit. I can't. I was like, what is this? And that was the first time. Why did I don't understand why have you ever tried to watch wrestling again?
Since then?
Have you ever tried?
Not really.
No. I'm not gonna lie. We watch I listen to
We watch wrestling
at its peak.
I mean, don't get me wrong, them AEW commercials look interesting.
That's what I was just saying to him. I was like, yo, it looks like something maybe.
But the fact that I know it's choreographed anyway.
Yeah. We always knew that though. Well, we didn't know it.
My mom used to tell me it was fake earlier.
Yeah, okay.
But you didn't care.
No.
Per se, because you can still suspend disbelief.
You just watch.
But now that I'm older, like, the fact that John Cena coming in, and, you know, it makes you jaded. But AEW looks good. And the thing about wrestling, everybody wants to be a wrestler growing up.
Of course, because that's what cats watch. That was it. Yo, that was entertainment.
Now, you know what wrestling is though, deadass?
What?
It's like, it's ballet. But like it's like masculine ballet, you know, because it's choreographed, it's physical. You know what I mean? Like it's the physicality to it. You know, it could be artistic when you look at certain wrestlers. Like Shawn Michaels he was out there. It was amazing. It was poetry in motion.
The people that had a bag with them. Some people had a bag, but
the best performer.
I wanted to watch the joint. All I listened to was Griselda. That's it. And they always got wrestling shit and skits and stuff like that before the joint. They make wrestling joints, and so I can't watch. All
right, Griselda. Them niggas are not watching wrestling now.
Westside is. Westside got
what, AEW?
Yeah.
Or WWE?
He be going to the joint, to the AEW joints.
That's smart.
Yeah, he be going. He's trying to incorporate it.
But
yeah,
you see,
that's business shit.
but AEW's only been around for a year.
Yeah.
So again, They've been on that wrestling shit.
Yeah.
Prior. They were not watching wrestling. They was on YouTube pulling up the old stuff. And remember, I used to have the VHSs. No, I'm talking about like recently.
Oh no.
Talking about like recently.
They was watching.
They used to have like the VHSs of like the history of WrestleManias and all that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
them shits is still fire.
That ain't got the interviews on it. If they getting them interviews,
nah, they was watching it.
They in it. They in
nah,
the fun.
But you was able you're able to look up like old Ric Flair promos and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're able to get the classic stuff still on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why, wrestling is fire. The promos, the shit talking.
Oh, it was nothing better than that.
It was fire. But remember, the era that we were watching was when the bubble was going to burst, because you could only take the Attitude Era so far.
That Attitude Era was the best.
Was amazing.
It was insane.
It went to as far as it could go without getting to a territory, because where it was going now, eventually they're gonna have to cut their audience base because it's gonna get too adult.
It's gonna get too adult.
You feel me? I remember one
kids gotta watch it.
It's for kids.
Kids gotta watch
kids.
it. Kids have to watch.
I remember
wrestling.
one pay-per-view when the joint Miss Kitty, where she pulled off her shirt. It was like they had like a wet t-shirt match. It was like a jelly match. No, this was like No Mercy back in the day. No Mercy Survivor Series.
Okay.
Throwback. And they had like a wet t-shirt Jello match, and they fighting in a little.
Oh, I do remember that.
Pool.
Yeah, in the Jello pool.
And then
I remember that.
The match,
yeah.
And then she lifted up and showed the titties.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
And then I remember, because this was back when in New York we had the black cable boxes, right?
Yeah.
So you was able to get the pay-per-view for free just by clicking the box.
Yeah. See, when
but on the recap, right? They showed the pay-per-view again right after the pay-per-view finished, right? On the recap, so I went to see the recap again because I was like, 10 years old? I said, I want to see them titties again. On the recap, when she did it, they had the black bar on her titties.
Blurred the shit up.
But if you saw it live,
you was there. You had to be there.
Yeah, you had to be there.
So you don't think wrestling can ever make a comeback and get as big?
No. It would have to go back into the Attitude
Or
Era,
maybe
which I think AEW,
wait. Wrestling may be as big as it was, but we just not watching it.
No, it's not as big as it was, because the stadiums aren't as filled. The stadiums aren't as filled as they used to be.
Because I only know before everybody you knew watched wrestling. Now only a couple people. I know a couple people that watch.
Because it's not as big.
It's not as big.
It's not as big because wrestling. You know what wrestling did? It's funny. The Attitude Era is what made it pop. Made it mainstream, right? And what it's done, it went back into like a niche thing. Before, like people who go see the ballet are into ballet.
Yeah. So
right?
people are into it.
Right? People are into wrestling. They continued with wrestling.
Yeah.
Right? The people who weren't necessarily into it, and then we happened to come into it when it was bubbling. And
I got another question. Where do you, now? I think a lot of viewership, like sports viewership, wrestling was getting at.
Sports entertainment.
A lot. So
a lot of sports became sports entertainment because of how big
wrestling was. So before when wrestling was still here, when people had to choose between, am I going to watch this basketball game or am I going to watch Raw or SmackDown? Yo, I never really thought of it like that before.
No, who was choosing that? It was us. Kids were choosing that.
It was just kids.
It was kids choosing that. It wasn't
adults.
It wasn't like adults. If you were into basketball, you into basketball. Because by that point, this shit is choreographed and all that.
Like I'm talking about like 6th, 7th grade. Like it was around like 6th, 7th grade when that was it. When wrestling died.
Yeah, but you're going into your formative years.
I was basketball. It was over.
Yeah, it was over.
It was over. I was turning to see
what's gonna get me more bitches. My knowledge of wrestling or my basketball skills. Basketball, I'll go that way. Yeah, your hormones sent you to basketball.
Yo, you still ain't watched Dragon Ball Super?
Yo, that shit is fight porn.
Yo, that's insane.
It's fight porn.
That is insane.
It is fight porn. What are the stakes?
What are the stakes? Everything.
What do you mean everything?
It's the tournament of power for the you gotta watch it so you can see.
Yo, it's fight porn.
Everything is at stake.
It is fight.
No, it's
porn.
not.
What is it? Look, I'm a story-based guy.
Okay, so let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story.
I like Dragon Ball Z. Remember, I like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Because I was introduced to
Dragon
Ball first,
and it was a story. Okay, now this is post Post Majin Buu saga.
Post Buu, but pre-Pan.
Pre-Pan.
Pre-Pan, post Buu.
Okay, so look. It starts like
So this is
right
before
after
the end of Z.
Before the end of Z, because at the end of Z
he ends. Pan is born.
And you know what's crazy about that? Why did he make it like that?
What?
Where the end of Z? How can Super be in between the end of Z? Like
because the last episode of Z
is when he fights Buu.
Yeah, after they kill Majin Buu, the last episode of Z
reincarnation of Buu.
But it's decades later. It's like,
so he's still young.
It's like 10, 15 years later.
Because he's gonna be in the new Super. He's gonna be in the new arc of Super.
Ooh. But remember, they're retconning everything too. They retcon shit.
See now, so, and then another thing is,
but is Pan born?
No, not yet.
Because remember, Pan was born before. They're retconning everything.
Hold on, wait.
Look,
now,
Dragon Ball is from
you missed
Goku to him taking Oob to train, right?
That's what the end. That's the end. That's the end. That's after the. That's wait. That's at the end of Z.
Is a retcon, right? Is a retcon to I guess the next saga of Z because that goes into GT or whatever.
GT though is not canon.
No, GT is trash.
But still, but it's not canon though.
No,
so you can't. But you miss Ultra Instinct.
Bro, that shit is just more level ups.
No. You missed that.
No, I didn't miss it. I missed God Mode.
No, look, it's now.
It's more level ups.
And now they introduce universes.
You know what Ultra Instinct might as well be?
What?
It might as well have been Super Saiyan 5.
No.
And then God Mode, Super Saiyan 6.
Because Ultra Instinct has nothing to do with Super Saiyan.
Oh boy,
it has nothing to do with
it's like Kaioken. Like it's all.
It is.
It's.
But only gods can achieve them.
Oh boy, bro, it's just written that way.
Okay, look, check it out. Out. You missed the introduction to universes. Once universes get introduced, that's when you can change shit. Universes. So it's other Saiyans again. It's other Saiyans again.
Okay.
That's not that story.
Not really.
Why not?
You know why it's not story?
Why?
We're not following the other Saiyans in their universe and seeing how shit went.
But now we're gonna know.
No, we're following Goku. No.
You don't want to know?
No, I don't want Goku now going into another universe, into the Saiyans world.
They all had to link up.
Yeah, because they're in
battle
this
universes.
Because it's fight porn.
No, it's
There's
not.
no story. Fight. It's like everything was shown in manga.
Before, because it's 2 tournaments, and before both of those,
he fought Pikkon again.
No, I wish Pikkon was not there. Frieza comes back. You got to see that. You got to see Goku.
I don't have to see it.
Goku Black.
Why did Frieza
That's
come
the
back?
arc, huh?
Why did Frieza come back?
You got to watch so you can know.
Why did Frieza come back?
You got to watch.
Cut into pieces.
You got to watch.
He not only was Frieza cut into pieces.
When he
didn't
you act like Frieza wasn't what's the name put back together. They fought Mech Frieza, and then Trunks just cut him in half.
That's when Frieza was cut into pieces.
That's when Trunks cut him in half.
That's when Frieza was cut to pieces.
He came back after that though,
and got killed in the home of extraordinary losers.
But he's not dead though. You know that, right? He's not.
He's in hell.
I mean, he's not.
He was in hell.
When he comes
with Cell.
When he comes back, he's not alive. He's in hell. He was in hell, and they had to go to hell and get him.
Why?
You gotta figure it out.
If anything, if I'm going to hell, I'm getting motherfucking Cell. I'm not getting weak ass Frieza. I'm getting strong ass Cell.
Cell is not better than Frieza.
Cut it out.
Cell's not
Cut
better
it out. Cut it out.
How many?
Cut it out.
How many universes? How many fucking races did
Frieza's
Cell wipe out?
Because Frieza's a cartel boss.
He was wiping out.
Because Frieza's a cartel. Yo, look, come on. Are we literally gonna compare someone whose home planet is Earth versus a space pirate versus a space pirate, the head of a space cartel?
No,
we talking about Pablo Escobar of Dragon Ball Z.
No,
Frieza's the Pablo Escobar of Dragon Ball Z
versus someone who never trained before in his life.
He never.
You're gonna find that out too about Frieza. Never trained before.
I'm never gonna watch Super #1.
You need to watch.
And you say never train. You say never train.
Never.
He is the boss of a cartel. What do you mean not training?
So you know what happened? You know what happened when he started training? You know what happened?
He robbed and plundered.
You know what happened when he started training?
He robbed and plundered.
You know what happens when he started training?
Whole planet.
You know what happened when he started training?
What happened? He turns gold.
Golden Frieza.
He has a golden Frieza form.
Golden Frieza.
So now he turns super, like a Super Saiyan, right?
Golden Frieza.
Yeah, fight porn, trash. They have no good ideas.
You didn't watch. You didn't
They
see
have
Goku
no
Black.
good ideas.
You didn't see Goku Black.
Some dude from another universe who took Goku's body.
Nope, it's a god.
Who took Goku's body?
Yeah.
From another timeline. Mm-hmm. Yeah, trash.
That's
they
not
have
trash.
no.
How
you
is
know
that
what?
trash?
The Tree of Might. You remember the Tree of Might movie?
I remember the Tree of Might.
Right? With what's the name? Turvis or Purvis?
Who?
Yeah. Again, he was the original Goku Black. Look up the Tree of Might. Look up the Tree of Might.
I'm trying to remember that.
He's the original Goku Black.
I'm trying to.
So what are we saying? They're rehashing.
No.
Yes, they're Look him up, please.
Oh,
please look him up. Please look him up. Please look him up.
Who?
Look up Tree of Might. I think his name is like Turvis or Turvil.
Now this.
Yeah, they had him. They had the name with the team.
I saw it. So this is. I remember this movie on like
That's a movie.
What's
yeah,
the name?
Yeah.
On Toonami or something.
Oh,
that's Goku. No,
that's Turvis.
That's somebody's brother.
That's Turvis or whatever his name is. That's Goku Black as far as I'm concerned, bro.
He still got his tail.
That's Goku Black as far as I'm concerned. It's the Tree of Might.
Is this Raccoon and is like Zarbon?
Nah, they just gave them like the same battle armor. That's him with his own little unit.
Wait a minute, because Goku's brother name.
Goku's brother is Raditz.
It's so Vegeta's brother. Vegeta got a brother named like Turtle or something like that.
Vegeta Tarble and Vegeta don't have a look Turles. Yeah, bro. What are we saying? Like no original concepts, bro. Yo, time out. Can a viewer see this on the screen?
They can see it.
So
he's a real Saiyan.
Doesn't matter. Tree of Might, right? Fam. Yeah, the Tree of Might, Goku had to fight a doppelganger of himself.
Wait a minute, though.
Goku had to fight a doppelganger of himself in the Tree of Might.
What's his background? Where he from? Is he from Vegeta?
Bro, it's the Tree of Might. It was just a movie. It's not real. So they added his backstory in the video game. I'm just saying, bro. You're not gonna re-rock ideas and give it to me.
Vegeta also
and tell me it's new code.
But it's not somebody stealing his body though.
You're not going to re-rock. Okay, you know who stole Goku's body and Goku had
Captain
to fight?
Ginyu.
Okay, you're not gonna re-rock. You're
That's
not gonna
the same
take.
Thing.
Yes, it is. You're not gonna take two ideas, re-rock it, and sell me new code. That's all I'm saying.
You ain't even see when he but
I don't have to see it.
Goku
it's not
Black,
dope. It's
Goku
not
Black,
compelling to me.
He fused with somebody too.
It's not compelling to me.
Yo, you missing out.
Didn't he take a Kai's with a Kai, right? Because he's wearing Kai's. Exactly. It's not compelling enough to me for me to follow.
You have to watch it.
I don't have to watch it.
I'm telling you, you're missing out.
It's not.
What else? What else? Let me
it's think. Fight porn, yo, bro.
What about?
You know like shonen anime, which Dragon Ball Z is, right?
Oh, okay.
Dragon Ball Z basically set basically the pace of all shonen anime. So like One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, they're all inspired by Dragon Ball Z. Mm-hmm. These type of animes always have tournament arcs, right? Because it's fight porn. The people just want to see the fights. And Dragon Ball Super, what they went and did, they said, you know what? This whole show is going to be all tournament arcs.
It's not
because it's going to be a tournament arc, followed by a tournament arc, followed by another tournament, followed by another tournament. How many tournaments had they had already?
It was 2 tournaments. But it's mad stuff that happened before that.
What? All right. What happened before that? Please tell me.
I just told you about Vegeta.
What about Goku? Vegeta? What did Vegeta do?
You gotta watch to see. Goku Black. I'm not gonna ruin it for you because you're gonna want to watch.
Goku Black. Re-rock of the Tree of Might.
Wait, and then they get introduced to the God of Destruction.
The cat dude.
Yeah, Beerus.
They got introduced to him in the movie.
Beerus.
They got introduced to him in the movie.
So did you see the movie?
No. I read that manga though.
You see?
I read the manga though.
You cheating yourself, oh.
I'm not cheating myself, bro. It's not. It ain't it.
You cheating.
It
just
ain't
like
it.
So you
ain't it.
You didn't watch.
It's like look
with Game of Thrones.
It's like wrestling. It's like wrestling.
Okay.
When John Cena became the man, I was like, oh yeah, I'm good.
So just like you didn't watch all the Game of Thrones.
Nah, because I read the books.
But it's not finished.
I was watching the show first.
Yes.
And then between season 3 and 4, I read the first 3 books, and I was on the 4th book when season 4 was coming along, and I was watching season 4 and comparing, and I was just like, yo.
Books are always gonna be better than movies, though.
This show is trash by comparison.
No.
I like Game of Thrones. I like Game of Thrones. By comparison, yeah, it's all relative. Yeah. But it's not good. It's not good.
Oh my god,
it's not good. The reason why, number one, the show is not as good as the books.
That's never gonna happen. You're never gonna find a show that's better than the books.
I fucked myself. No, I like Harry Potter movies better than the books.
You crazy as hell. Now I feel like how you feel.
I like the Harry Potter.
I like the movies. The books are a billion times better.
I can't do the books, yo.
See,
I
you
can't
see,
do it. I
you
can't
see,
do it.
you see.
You know how many times I tried to read the second book, bro? And I can't get past the part where they in Ron's house.
Oh, you
with the stupid gnomes. I'm just like,
you're bugging. You gotta get to the fourth. The fourth, Goblet of Fire, the best. If you think Goblet of Fire, the movie is crazy, the book is a billion times better.
I heard the book is the best book.
That's the best one.
No, but Goblet of Fire movie is not the best movie.
Which one is the best?
The best movie? It might be the fifth one.
That's the Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
The fifth one book is better. The best one. All the books is better.
I don't believe that.
Yo, I can't believe you're saying that. Game of Thrones.
I like the Harry Potter movies.
The movie's
better than the books.
The movie's not better than the books.
Look, I know. I'm talking about me personally.
Okay.
I'm not saying objectively the books are better.
Okay.
The books have way more details.
Exactly.
But J.K. Rowling is not a good writer to me. She built a dope world. I like the world that she built. Mm-hmm. But in terms of the little intricate details and making a story within that world, nah, she's a visionary.
You gotta read the book. How
she's
you
a
know
visionary
that if you didn't read the books? You can't know that from the movies.
Yo, I've tried to read the book.
Only two.
No.
You said two.
No.
You said you couldn't get past the second.
No, I said you know how many times I tried to read the second book?
And you couldn't get past the second book.
No, I couldn't get past the part where they get to Ron's house. I've tried to read all the books because I've watched the movies. I know what happens, right?
You're missing out on so much more.
I cannot. Yo, she's not a good writer, bro.
She is.
Nah, she's not a good writer.
For what kind of mind
she's
though?
She's a great
for
architect.
What kind of mind?
She's a great architect.
As a kid,
she's not a good writer.
It's probably different as the older you get.
She's not.
The older you get,
I'm talking about as a kid. As a kid, I didn't like. I'm talking about as a kid. I tried to read the Harry Potter books when they came out.
I read.
I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
I read all them shits mad.
I could not do it. I could not do it.
Word, I used to be like this.
Put that shit away.
That shit used to have me like this. I was stuck.
Nah, yo, I couldn't do it.
I was stuck.
Yo, I could not do it.
Now wait. Now you don't know what's gonna happen in Game of Thrones. You still don't know.
In Game of Thrones?
He said.
Have you read the books?
He said.
Have you read the books?
No, I got one of them upstairs. I think I got
because I've been telling you.
I know. I bought one of them, which I forgot which one.
But I also said finish the show first.
I finished it. Yeah, I finished.
I told you. Don't do what I did.
But this is the thing. He didn't even. He said he was going to put out.
I'm gonna keep it real.
He didn't put it out.
He's never going to.
He's never going to.
He's never going to finish the books
because it didn't come out. The next one didn't come out, right?
He's never going to finish the book.
Why not? He gonna die?
He's getting too much money, man.
Oh, he getting too much money.
He getting too much money, and he gonna die.
He gonna die.
And he ain't gonna die. Cause yo, it's been 10 years since the last book came out.
So you're not just gonna watch it?
No, cause it's different. Cause they veered off so far from each other.
Where? Show me where it veered.
Okay, at the Red Wedding is the moment
it went.
They totally veered off.
Did the same stuff happen in the book and in the movie?
Similar stuff. There's much more characters.
The same people died.
I would say, remember, a lot of characters they took a lot of characters they formed together. Mm-hmm. So they gave some characters aspects of another character who won't appear in the show as well. So that's why it's just so way more stacked in the books.
Do you think Littlefinger is a faceless man?
What? Who told you? What? That's in the show?
No.
That's what you get. No. Where are you getting this speculation shit from?
Do you think he is? Yes
Where
or no?
are you getting this I'm not answering no
questions. Yes or no? Do you think he's a faceless man?
Who are your sources that told you this nonsense?
Why I gotta be nonsense? So you obviously don't think so.
No, I didn't say that.
You just said it's nonsense. You said it's nonsense.
Who's giving you this?
Regardless of where I got it from.
All right. Littlefinger has connections to Bravos.
Yes.
Absolutely.
He's a faceless man.
I don't think he's a faceless man. He has connections to the Bank of Bravos.
No, that's if he's born and raised.
No. He has connections to the Bank of Bravos. And the Bank of Bravos uses faceless men to, if you can't pay your debt, then you're going to pay with your life. They use the faceless men to do that. Is Littlefinger a faceless man? No.
I think he is.
No.
And Littlefinger did not die.
Who?
He gets killed.
What do you mean die where? You talking on the show?
He gets killed in the show.
Don't bring the show over to me.
You don't know what's gonna happen. You didn't see.
It's not canon.
You didn't read. It is canon. No,
it's not canon.
It's not.
You know why it's not canon?
Book wise.
But the book is canon.
But he ain't even finished.
No, the book is canon. And where Littlefinger's at in the books, bro?
Yeah, Littlefinger.
No, it's no.
He's devious.
No, it's too fire.
He's devious.
No, it's too fire. It's too fire.
I'm gonna let you know.
Where they at right now, I don't want to fuck it up for you.
In the book,
it's too fire.
This was gonna happen.
Catch up.
He's a faceless man.
No, he's not a faceless man.
And they're gonna be able to flush it out more in the book.
He's not a faceless man.
He's not the one that dies.
What was his plan? In the dies. What are we talking about?
He gets killed.
He
tried to turn Sansa and Arya against each other.
He tried to turn Sansa. Number one, boom.
Sansa
this is why the book is better. Number one, Arya don't fuck with Sansa.
Yeah, she shouldn't, and she didn't. She doesn't in the show either.
Not only does she not fuck with Sansa, Sansa be saying it like, damn, yo, if Arya finds out how this whole shit occurred.
What? Sansa didn't do nothing wrong. She just made bad decisions.
Nigga, Sansa
made bad decisions.
Stop it. No.
She made bad decisions.
You're going to raise my blood pressure.
She did.
Sansa told Cersei that Ned was trying to get them out of it.
She did.
So anyway.
That was fucked up.
No, who started the domino effect?
Ned.
Sansa.
Ned started everything.
Sansa.
Ned.
Sansa.
Ned should have just got the fuck out of there when he could have. He started everything.
No, Ned, when he saw the fucking stag in the direwolf's throat, the staghorn in the direwolf's throat, he should have told King Robert to go fuck himself.
That was an omen.
That's the omen. It said it. That was the omen.
And
then all the kids end up getting direwolves.
Yeah.
That's the omen. There's a direwolf for each one of your bastards.
It was.
I would have told Rob, go fuck yourself.
He couldn't though.
Yes, he could.
He couldn't.
You know why he could?
Why?
Nobody marches on the North.
Rob.
Nobody marches on the North.
He wouldn't have marched him because that was his man's. But he had to.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he did not.
You gotta watch Game of Thrones.
No, he did. You know why he did it?
I'm telling you, just one day.
You know why he did it?
Why?
Because nobody can march on the North. Oh, it's war? You want to... Winter's coming, my G.
Baratheon would have never...
It's like Moscow.
Baratheon would have never... He would have never done that because that was his man.
He wasn't...
At the same... On the other hand, he owed him.
King.
He wasn't.
He didn't owe him?
He didn't even want to be king. He just wanted... He didn't want the throne wasn't it. He wanted revenge.
They didn't... Honestly, they both wanted to be sellswords over in the free cities. Rob and Ned.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they wanted to do. That's what they wanted to do growing up because Ned was the second born. He wasn't going to get Winterfell.
So look,
that was going to his brother.
Look, so in the books, I don't know if do you know that Snow is a Targaryen in the book?
Aegon Targaryen?
Do you know that,
bro?
In the books or no?
Come on, son. We know this.
You know that how? How? If it stopped at the Red Wedding, how the fuck do you know that in the books?
We know this.
How?
Well, they don't. You don't definitely.
It's no way you can know that.
It's alluded to, and there's so many different like breadcrumbs that give that out.
How?
All right. Number one, when Melisandre,
mm-hmm.
when she's trying to see who Azor Ahai is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The prince that was promised.
Mm-hmm.
She can only see snow. Right?
That's
all she can see in her vision.
In the book,
right? That's all she can see in her vision, right? So people say, "Oh shit, Jon Snow."
No, but Snow.
No, hold on. You didn't read it yet.
But but you know what Snow is? Snow is just the last name bastards get from that region.
Of all the bastards, but Snow, right? Who's supposed to have the prince that was promised? The father of the prince that was promised is Rhaegar.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Rhaegar Targaryen.
And we know Rhaegar linked up with someone from the north. That's how even the whole war started.
You know that?
That's what we know. We already know that Lyanna and
No,
Rhaegar,
they say that. They do not say that. They make Rhaegar out to be a demon. And he's not.
Did you read the book?
Well, no, but in
So
the show, he's out to be a demon.
Yes, in the show, but I'm giving you how everything is presented with everything you know. You already know this, right?
Yeah.
I'm giving you how everything is presented.
Okay.
We know Rhaegar is supposed to have the child of prophecy.
He's a demon, though, right? In the book, they never portray him as a demon at all.
How the public views them
No, I'm
a
saying
demon.
how's he portrayed?
How the public view them as a demon.
Okay.
Remember, there's a whole bunch of people who know the actual facts and secrets of everything. There's a whole bunch of secrets.
Mm-hmm.
And in the book, you're reading from the point of views of Varys, the spider, who knows all the secrets and all that. So you're getting all the backstory.
In the book, you read
as Mad Cat. You read as Cersei in the book.
You do?
Yes, the book is fire. You read as everybody. Not everybody, but almost everybody. You read as almost everybody. Every major player.
How they set that up? Where it's like you read
from their point of view.
It's set like it's...
You read from their point of view.
Like it says like, oh, Cersei...
The name of the chapter before it starts is the character's name. And then you read from there.
Okay.
So like the Walk of Shame that Cersei did, you do it from Cersei's point of view.
Well deserved.
You read it from her point of view.
She was a demon.
Cersei
demon.
You know what's so funny? The character Cersei in the book, she ends up being sympathetic. Just because you're in her point of view, and you can see why she's crazy.
During the show, you feel bad for her too.
I could never feel bad for her.
Yeah, I didn't. But I'm saying I said I see what they doing though.
Like she like Cersei, you know, there was a prophecy that she had, right, about how
she got a prophecy from the lady. She had it, or she got she.
I'm saying when I say a prophecy, she had, not meaning that she came up with
it. Yeah.
I'm saying a prophecy that she's keeping.
I remember that.
About
all her kids is gonna die.
All her kids are gonna die before her.
Yeah.
She's gonna be replaced by a younger queen.
Prettier, who she thought was
but younger,
what's her name's sister?
But back in those days, younger meant pretty.
Yeah.
If she's prettier, she's younger than you.
What was her name? What was her name?
And your little brother, you're gonna die. The Valancourt is gonna kill you, right? So.
Her little brother's going.
No, Valancourt means little brother. It doesn't. But the prophecy is not specifically your little brother's gonna kill you. A little brother's gonna kill you.
Who killed her? Nobody. That shit was whack. How she died.
She dies.
Oh, that shit was so whack. So her and fucking what's her brother name?
Tyrion.
Jamie. Her and Jamie died. He left.
Oh, Jamie don't fuck with her.
He don't fuck.
In the book, he don't fuck. Jamie.
He never smacked it.
What? Whoa! I'm talking about when you start reading Jamie's chapters, like 4 books in.
He stopped fucking with her.
He doesn't. He stops fucking with her because
but then he went back.
He starts to see. No, he
at the end.
He abandons her.
Look, he did. He did the same thing. I'm talking about. He left. He left. He was like, yo. He tried one last time to reason with her. Then he got the fuck out of there.
He stops fucking with her because he starts to realize, like, yo, Cersei manipulated me.
Yeah.
All through.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo. The only reason why he decided to be part of the King's Guard was because Cersei got sent to court.
I remember.
Right?
By
Tywin. Tywin sent his daughter to court when they were young. Right? And part of the reason why
Tywin sent Cersei to court?
You always send your young kid to court.
Oh, not like.
With the
and he didn't want that. Yeah.
And the reason why he sent her is because their mom caught Cersei basically molesting Jamie.
Oh, for real?
Because Cersei's the firstborn. They're twins, but Cersei was born first.
Yeah.
Cersei's the more headstrong. And in the book, Cersei's constantly thinking like, I should have been born a male because then this all would have been mine. I would have been like. Yeah, so Cersei got a whole bunch of dick envy for Jamie. She low-key resent Jamie, right? So Cersei, the mom is Cersei molesting Jamie when they're young kids, right? Dude sends Cersei to court.
Yeah, that's not in this.
Because Jamie's the heir to Casterly Rock.
So
he keeps Jamie there, right? Boom. So now they have a tourney, right? They throw a little thing in Casterly Rock, and he's like, "Yo, so what? Like, so his man's King Aerys, the Mad King, and Tywin were mans.
They were.
Yeah. He was his hand.
Well, Tywin was his hand.
But they were boys before that. That's why when he ascended to king, he made Tywin his hand.
Now, the Mad King, he took King's Landing. From who though?
No, the Mad King didn't take.
The Targaryens were always
inherited.
So the Targaryens were always in King's Landing.
Look, it was the 7 kingdoms.
Yeah,
they call it the 7 kingdoms.
Yeah,
because the king out west was the king of Casterly Rock, right? The Lannisters were kings in the West.
In the West.
The Starks were kings in the North.
Yeah.
You had
With Targaryens
the Tyrells.
That's the one.
No,
That's
false.
the one.
No, the Tyrells were not kings. The Tyrells, because of the conquest, they ended up ruling the place where they were, Highgarden, but they were just the servants.
Okay.
Right? Because the king of the Reach was like, I'm going to war. In Dorne was never claimed. Right, so Dorne, they still use prince and princess.
Dorne is fire. That's where they sent. What's the name daughters?
What's him call his daughter?
What's the name daughter?
Cersei's daughter.
Cersei's daughter. Yeah.
They sent her to Dorne. Dorne never got conquered, so that's why they don't use the word lord. Lord and ladies, they use prince and princess. So the Targaryens, they were in Dragonstone.
Dragonstone. Yeah, that's what the new show about to be about.
But the dude Aegon the Conqueror. Right? They got dragons.
He had dragons. He used dragons.
So what does he decide to do?
Take everything. I'm take King's Landing.
He sent everybody letters. Right? He sent everyone letters and goes, swear fealty and you get to keep your land, but I'm going to unify the 7 kingdoms or not. You're gonna feel blood and fire. I'm bring you blood and fire. The first dude that they came to set up, because they went to he lands in King's Landing, where King's Landing is at. That's where they land. Right, boom. The first dude is Baratheon.
Which one?
The king of that area.
Not Rob Baratheon. His ancestors.
That's where Rob comes from.
His ancestors, yeah.
No, but peep this, right? Baratheon, right? This dude ain't have no. He just had right. Baratheon comes out. He's the first one. He says, "Yo, how about my brother, right? Whose last name was Valerian, his bastard brother.
Valerian still.
That's where they get it from, because they're from Valeria.
Yeah.
Right.
Valerian is destroyed now in modern time. That's where the stone people with the stone shit live. The skin fucked up. I forgot what it's called.
The grayscale.
Grayscale.
So Aegon says, "Yo, my brother Oberyn." Valerian, you don't have any sons. Y'all get married, we unite our families, and we think. The dude says, shit, I'll cut your bastard brother's hands off before he gets to touch my daughters, right? Boom. So niggas pull up, they about to get it popping. This is the first thing they do before they start their conquest. Pull up, single combat. His brother kills the father.
Baratheon?
The Baratheon.
Kill the Targaryen?
No, dies. Oberyn Valerian. Aegon says, yeah, this is your new home now.
Oh,
Take your wife. And that's where Robert Baratheon come from. So that's why Robert Baratheon, at the end of the rebellion,
Robert's rebellion. He had his own rebellion.
No, that's why they call it Robert's rebellion, and that's why he ends up becoming the king, because he's the one with the blood. He has the best.
Wait a minute. So in the rebellion,
the Baratheons
he led the
cousin family of the
Targaryen. Sound like ballet. This shit sound like some bullshit.
Nah, it's
not just fire.
I'm telling you, if you was to just watch,
if we was in school, I'd be beating the shit out of y'all right now. Back in middle school type shit, y'all niggas would have been food. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Nah, this shit fire.
This shit 45 minutes too long.
This shit fire.
There's no way.
This shit fire.
How we get here? I don't even know where we at right now. I'm about to go get me a dragon.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch. Yo, you have to watch Game of Thrones.
No,
the world.
There's no reason to watch that niggas talk like that about.
No. I'm telling you.
So-and-so
I'm telling you.
Area of made up shit.
When you see,
we talking about dragons, cuz.
When you see the Targaryens brought the dragons back. The Targaryens.
I ain't watching nothing with no dragons.
No. I'm telling you, you shorten yourself.
No, it's not reality.
It go like this.
Going too far
It go like this. Wire.
Don't ever mention that.
No. You out of pocket right
Wire.
now. Nah, you out of pocket if you mention Game of Thrones with these shows. You're out of pocket.
Wire, best show ever. Then you got
Breaking Bad.
I never saw all of Breaking Bad.
You gotta see that.
I know it's Wire first. I'm trying to think what segment.
Breaking Bad, Snowfall.
Everything that's.
I'm trying to think what
You
segment.
see Snowfall?
Everything rooted
Yeah, I
in
love
reality.
Snowfall. I love
Everything
Snowfall.
Breaking
rooted in
Bad
reality.
is number 2.
I don't know.
Breaking Bad and honestly, Breaking Bad and The Wire are
Wire.
both up there.
You walk
They're the top.
down the street and see biker gangs and all of that shit anytime. Drug dealers. You ain't gonna never walk down the street and see a motherfucking dragon.
Curb
or
is in there.
fucking Stonesman.
Curb Your Enthusiasm is in one of the best shows ever.
Best shows ever.
Yup.
crazy.
Wire.
I
That
like
shit
Curb.
is genius, son. It's
like
genius. It's just it's too many laughs. It's too much
But
everything.
If we talking about
Wire.
written shows,
Wire.
The Wire, Breaking Bad.
I gotta finish watching Breaking Bad,
Nah, you wild,
and then
You wild.
Snowfall can't be. Snowfall not better than Game of Thrones.
bro. You're bugging.
It's not.
You're bugging.
It's not.
You're bugging.
It's good. It's
Snowfall's
not
better than Game of Thrones.
No, it's not.
Hell yeah.
You
Hell
insane.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Y'all
Hell, yo, the way last season ended.
of Snowfall?
What?
Have you been watching the new shit?
No, I wait till everything is out so I
So
can
you
watch
can
everything
everything?
in once.
Well,
So I can watch it
I'm just
over a
gonna tell
weekend.
you right now.
Bro. I don't want to hear nothing. I watch it.
All right, I
when
ain't
they all
gonna
come
say
out,
nothing.
please. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Frank-
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You should watch.
Nah,
that.
no. I do have this is my issue with Snowfall. Why are we getting African British niggas
Yo,
to play?
that's what my man.
Black Americans,
That's what
bro.
Mir
I
say
don't-
that. Mir say that every
that's
time.
why that's-
the dude playing Frank, the dude that played
nigga's not
that just
even
played
black,
Fred
bro.
Hampton. All them
that's
niggas.
why I don't fuck
he
with,
said,
like-
yo, they said they got all these British niggas playing black niggas.
that are African.
Yeah.
No, British dudes that are African specifically.
Yeah.
It's not like they British, but their parents is Jamaican
Yeah,
or anything. They from Africa.
Yeah.
They not even black.
but they talk like Harry Potter and all
Bro,
that.
they're not even black.
They said the only hero we giving these niggas is
Sam.
Black Panther.
Oh shit.
That's it.
The Black
we ain't
Panther.
giving these little niggas no hero.
Bro,
Yeah, that shit
My
is
bad.
that shit ain't right.
That's crazy.
Maybe I shouldn't think that way.
That shit ain't that shit ain't right.
yeah, that was
Y'all niggas was going crazy though.
Game of Thrones crazy, so I'm telling you, I just want you to watch.
That shit was.
All you gotta do is get through the first episode. That's all you gotta do. Get through the first episode, and it might be slow. If you,
I ain't watching
the
nothing.
first
I'm talking
season.
about my Lord.
The first season
Insane.
is accurate to the book.
bruh,
Exactly.
the first episode in, you see Jamie smacking his Cersei, and then push what's the name off the joint, and that shit is like, yo, what the fuck is about to happen next?
Yo, you remember when Arya is listening to the two dudes talk in the catacombs of the castle?
Okay,
You remember that?
in the first
In
episode.
the first season. No, in King's Landing,
Okay,
right? Where she's looking for the cat.
yeah,
She's chasing the cat.
uh-huh.
So they got dragons and cats.
Nah,
occupying
the
same-
cat don't come. The dragons don't come. It's only three. It's three dragons, and they
Nah,
come
dragons
because she
are back
got
now.
she got 3 dragon eggs
I don't need that
for
explanation.
her wedding, right? The bitch, I'm telling you, the bitch is the craziest. She crazy. I'm telling you, if you watch,
Nah,
you would
she
like.
drives herself mad.
Yeah, but you would like. It's in her blood, but you would like her. You would like her the most.
She drives herself mad.
Her name Khaleesi, Mother of
that's not
Dragons.
her, man.
Well, her name is
Khaleesi's a title.
Her name is what's the name?
Daenerys.
Targaryen. And Khaleesi she got from marrying the cow from the. What about them? The
Dothraki?
the Dothraki. They the strongest army out,
No.
but they just was scared
Have
of
you heard
water.
of the Golden Company?
Golden Company got fucked up.
Again.
Cersei hired them, and they got fucked up.
See, that's not where the book is at.
They got fucked up.
No, you know what the Golden Company did?
Got fucked up.
Because you know who the Golden Company is, right?
They had
Golden
the best cell source.
No, but the Golden Company was started by the bastard son of Aegon the Unworthy.
That's the guy that working. That's
Daemon Blackfire. No,
No,
Daemon Blackfire.
what's the Targaryen that work that work on the wall? That's the Unworthy.
Master Aemon? No, he never became.
The guy that's the head of the wall.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
He a Targaryen.
His brother.
He turned down the throne.
His brother is Aegon the Unlikely, not Aegon the Unworthy. Because remember, Aegon the Conqueror was the first of his name in terms of the king, right? Mm-hmm. So of course they're going to use that name down the line multiple times. So his brother was the 5th one. Aegon the Unworthy was the 4th Aegon. Was the 4th one. And what he did, right? His bastard son, he ended up giving his bastard son the Valyrian steel sword, Blackfire. Mm-hmm. And the bastard son took that to say, oh, he wants me to be the heir to the throne. Mm. And then that started a civil war. They lost. He ends up starting the Golden Company. And the Golden Company since then have been trying to put the true Targaryens back on the throne. That's why in the book there is the bastard Rhaegar's child that he had with his wife, that supposedly the mountain smashed, was switched, and he was sent overseas. So now that nigga is back, right? He's back. His name is Aegon also, as Aegon Targaryen, trying to claim his throne as well.
Golden Company got fucked up, son.
No, so the Golden Company is riding out with him, with Aegon Targaryen, right? The alleged true son of Rhaegar.
So that must be.
But that's not in the show.
That's up as the fire.
No, because the show.
That's
old.
That must be like way before the time.
That's in the Game of Thrones timeline. But the show veers off from the Red Wedding.
Where the fuck is that person come from then?
There's way more characters in the book.
Where he come from?
That's why I say.
Why would they have Daenerys then?
Listen to me. No. Why? Because Daenerys is the Mad King's last heir.
Yeah.
And Rhaegar's kids were killed, supposedly. But they whisked away the baby. They sent the baby over to the free cities.
But look, so if he's
under the care of the Golden Company.
If he's the rightful heir, then no, Daenerys got to be the rightful heir because she's the last kin of.
Because Rhaegar never became king, but people don't know that Daenerys is alive. You get what I'm saying? As far as the kingdom knows, Daenerys, like, who the fuck is Daenerys?
The time of the Red Wedding, she on top of shit.
Matter of fact, when Daenerys was where?
Everywhere.
Not in Westeros though. She's in the free city. She freed all the slaves.
She get all the slaves.
No, but
she get her army right.
No, but like, all right, if we're gonna compare Westeros to America, she's over in Europe and Asia. And they don't got no internet over there. Like, they don't got no news. Like, she's over on the other side of the world. They don't know nothing she
That's
on.
not true. Because what's the name? Well, in the joint,
Varys got the spy network.
Yeah,
but you back then. But the characters in there can't just pick up a newspaper.
Nah, but I'm saying, wasn't it word? Yes, that's why what's the name wanted to kill her.
But these are secrets.
No, look in season 2, Baratheon wanted to kill her. I think in the first season.
Sending people to kill her, but she was a young, destitute girl, homeless, right? So as far as
she wasn't.
I didn't say that she didn't actually have. I'm talking about
off rip. She was already living. Her brother was trying to.
The story that as far as people of Westeros know,
they know that this
bitch is matter of fact, I don't even think the common folk even know she's alive.
That's not true.
Facts.
Her brother.
Why would her brother? They don't know about them. Remember, they were babies when their dad was killed, and Daenerys, her dad was dead. Robert was the king already when she was born.
He was?
Yes. She was born when they were taking her away. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
2 hours and 21 minutes. We gave the people a lot of shit to talk about. Oh shit!
That watch sports,
they don't give a fuck about. I'm telling you, everybody watched Game of Thrones except for you. I'm telling you.
Not true,
I'm telling you, you did not watch.
Neighborhood kid, people I live at that don't give a fuck.
That's not true. Everybody
got me from.
Everybody
niggas ain't watching Game of Thrones.
That's not true. That's not true at all. Everybody has seen Game of Thrones.
Nobody watches this.
The world seen Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones
everywhere.
is on HBO.
It's not a show for color folks.
No,
it's on HBO.
How can a show not be?
There are black people in Game of Thrones.
How can a show not be for certain people?
Because what?
We gotta be above this.
Huh?
Seinfeld not for color folks either.
No, it's not.
See?
How many black actors?
I'm gonna keep it real.
It's not black actors in it.
Seinfeld
That's true.
Over Martin. Now the lawyer, every black person in Seinfeld was like,
who
was prestigious,
was of color.
The lawyer.
It's not
Jackie.
Ain't no black people in Seinfeld.
George's lawyer. George Kramer's lawyer.
Ain't that many black people? You could count on your hand.
Okay, but how many black people and white people in New York in the 90s?
In the diners that they
in the 90s.
I ain't even seen black extras on Seinfeld.
Yo,
they only
black people.
They in New York City. What are we talking about here?
It makes sense though.
Ain't no black mailman.
It makes
the
sense
mailman ain't
because black people.
That's crazy.
New York City in the 90s was like apartheid.
Damn.
Yo, when Giuliani was the mayor, black people and white people were segregated in New York.
They was in Manhattan. They in Manhattan and Seinfeld.
They still had
anyway.
a black doorman in one of them buildings somewhere.
They got
you
black.
don't even
Nah,
see that
I mean,
on
look,
Seinfeld.
they in
don't gotta
Manhattan.
hold the door.
Look, even the diner is like that.
No
That they
black
supposed to
man.
eat in Seinfeld is like 6 blocks away from me.
No black people.
But even so, black people and white
Oh, it
people
is
don't be
near you?
around each other.
Yeah, I mean, you act like they
So
was
you
in.
mean to tell me within a screenshot of a restaurant,
It's not one black
it's
person.
not one black person there? That's
Nah,
ridiculous.
no,
New York City?
they had the black dude working in Monks as well. He kicked them out a couple times. Nah, because I recently saw like all the seasons, but it's a fact.
No, that's a
Black
white.
people-
That's a
I
white.
used to
People were
watch- I used
very
to watch
black
Seinfeld
people
and
were
be
very sparse.
Nah, I used to.
You feel me?
Yo, when my mother used to take the cable box away from me, and then I just had to watch like the regular basic channels when Seinfeld came on.
Seinfeld or Martin.
That shit entertained me. I like Seinfeld, but
Seinfeld or Martin?
Martin is a
Seinfeld or Martin.
That's not even a
yeah,
question you should have to ask
that's
African
yeah,
American.
Seinfeld or Martin?
that's not going. I like Seinfeld. I like Seinfeld,
I'm
but
a
I like
Seinfeld-
Martin too. Though I like both.
I'm a Seinfeld guy.
I like both.
Between the two,
Y'all like
I'm a
Martin?
Seinfeld
Y'all
guy.
like Seinfeld better than Martin?
Yes.
Y'all niggas. Right,
I like
end the show,
them.
bro.
I like them both.
End the show right now.
I like them
End the
both.
shit
I
right
like.
now.
Seinfeld
I
more
like
than
them. I
Martin.
like them both. I like them
I like
both.
Seinfeld more than Martin. Because Martin was too dependent.
He wild.
Martin was too dependent on Martin.
antics.
On Martin.
Oh.
It was too dependent on Martin's antics.
It's called. The show was called what? That's like saying
The show was called Seinfeld, but it was just better.
That's like saying the Jeffersons will be about a family named the Watkins across the hall. That don't make no sense, bro.
Well, now wait
that
a
don't
minute.
make no sense. I think it makes
Wait a
perfect
minute.
sense.
Now
To
look.
say it's too dependent on him.
Look, it's two different.
He's a star.
Look,
Seinfeld
it's,
wasn't dependent on Jerry
It's two.
Seinfeld.
Look, it's two different types of comedy. First and foremost,
That's not comedy. We not gonna make a parachute and give these niggas a soft landing spot because they shit suck. That shit ain't funny.
Seinfeld is funny.
Chill.
Seinfeld is funny.
Seinfeld is hilarious.
Seinfeld is funny.
You're not gonna tell me.
Seinfeld is
that's
a funnier
because the joke's
comedian
going over
on
your head.
Seinfeld.
No, the fuck it ain't. No.
Seinfeld's a funnier
No.
comedian on Seinfeld than he is in real life.
That's true.
Because on Seinfeld,
All
that
that shit
nigga
is
was
whack.
hilarious, bro.
Wait.
He's not even the funniest person on Seinfeld is the dude that busted the door.
Kramer?
Ironically,
No,
said all the racist
George.
shit.
That said all the
in
racist
first
shit.
place.
George.
Funniest person on the
George.
show.
Nah, George is the
That's
funniest
crazy.
nigga
But
on the show.
it's mad different people. Just like in Martin, it's mad different people you can say too. That's funny. Like it's not just Martin.
Who's
but
funnier
it's
than
just
Martin?
it's just two types of
Who's
comedy.
funnier than Martin? Everyone else's jokes is at their own expense.
Let me think. Is Hustle
Pam
Man
won a few of those
is Hustle
contests.
is Hustle Man funnier than Martin?
No, but I got to give it to Hustle Man. That's the best thing Tracy Morgan ever did.
I think so.
Period.
It is some people. It's
Grumman?
but see, it's characters.
Grumman?
It's characters.
No, that's I get it. There's characters.
It's
But there's
characters
also-
that
but
Martin
there's-
plays though.
No, what I'm saying is Martin was very dependent on the comedic genius of Martin Lawrence, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas with the show Seinfeld,
It's a show about nothing.
With the show
Larry
Seinfeld,
David
genius.
but Larry David is
the
the
guy.
brains behind a lot of that
But
shit.
what I'm saying with Seinfeld, why I prefer Seinfeld is that I could put someone else instead of Jerry Seinfeld, and the show would still, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Martin, you can't replace Martin, and the show is very much on Martin. Like it's very much on Martin. It's not a team effort like Seinfeld was.
You're not gonna get many black people that's gonna say that
Y'all
Seinfeld is
talking
better than Martin.
gibberish.
So
Turn this shit off.
You see?
Cut this shit off.
It's-
Cut the mic.
I honestly, I'm gonna keep
Cut
it
the
real.
mic, man.
I think
Cut the
I
mic.
think that's false.
I don't. You're not.
I think you
I've been
won't get
having
a
to
lot
try
of
to
black
make. I've been
people-
having to try to make that argument for a long
I don't
time.
think they'll tweet it or say it on a public forum.
Nobody even watches this shit.
But
I don't know another black person other than him that ever watched
What,
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld?
No,
That's
I don't
not
know
true.
Nobody.
come on,
That's
I
not
said
true.
I don't.
You don't know nobody else.
I don't know nobody that ever sat through an episode of this shit. When that come on, it's time to either go to bed or turn the channel. You heard? It's over. It's over. I'm not watching Seinfeld ever. It's time. Either Seinfeld come on. You've been on this. You've been up too long. 48 hours just.
No, it's not up too long. No.
Just went,
No, not in its prime because it was the biggest
It's the
show in the
biggest
world.
show.
It was the biggest
According
show.
to who?
To ratings.
to the numbers.
To
The
ratings.
ratings.
It was the biggest show.
the ratings,
it was.
the numbers.
Not where I live.
And it was the
Now,
biggest
why
show,
would-
and then it had the biggest
shit
finale,
is
the biggest
The
viewership
biggest-
in the finale in television history
Seinfeld,
too.
Seinfeld
I mean,
is the biggest
I mean-
sitcom ever.
It is.
It's the one.
But what can you expect in white America?
Simpsons is better than Seinfeld, my
That's
nigga.
not a sitcom, though.
Simpsons is the longest running cartoon.
That's not a sitcom.
That's one of the longest running shows ever.
But you're not gonna have Martin is more of a hood classic than it is a hit
Married
like nationally.
Nah, you know
Married
the
with Children is hilarious.
Married with Children
It's not
is
better
better
than
than
Seinfeld.
Martin, the way that show ended, man, like it just
Martin
it
was
imploded,
fucked up. Martin was fucked
Don't
up.
even matter.
It imploded.
It's 5 seasons of excellence on that shit.
That fifth season was trash.
You can't say Seinfeld ass though.
That fifth
Why
season was
not?
garbage.
But see,
I never laughed over it.
You see,
if something never made me laugh, then you're not gonna make me say it's funny.
I mean,
so it's
you
Seinfeld.
know it's different.
So look, so you don't like Seinfeld, and you
dry.
won't watch Game of Thrones either.
I like dry comedy.
Yeah,
You see,
I like dry
you like
comedy.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I love dry comedy.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't think that show is all crazy.
Oh,
I know
Curb.
something about Larry
Curb.
David. His stand-up is funny.
Yo, no, you gotta see
Bill
the
Burr is
show.
funny. You can't
don't
make
got
it.
it. No, I'm
you
talking
can't
about
make the
show.
argument say, "Oh, well, you don't think nothing that's not black is
I never
funny."
said that.
I know, but that's where you know what I mean. That's where it's trending to.
I didn't
see
say
where
that.
you're going with this.
I like dry comedy.
Yo, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Over.
Curb is Seinfeld basically with curses and adult themes and
And
stuff like
HBO.
that. And it's
And it follows Jordan instead of Jerry.
That's one of the funniest shows you could ever watch. I'm telling you.
He said bald asshole's a slur.
You gotta
I'm
just
offended.
you
My
gotta
people are
just watch.
offended.
You know what? I'm gonna end the pod right here, and then I'm gonna put some Curb. I'm gonna put a Curb shit on there. Yeah.
I'm leaving.
And then I want to see if you think it's something from Curb.
I'm leaving.
And it's just gonna be a random one.
I don't want.
It's just gonna be that's you cheating yourself.
No, I'm not.
You cheating
I know what I
yourself.
like, and
You
that
cheating
shit ain't
yourself.
funny. I've seen it before. You act like I've never seen the show before.
So
I've
you seen
it before.
Curb?
Yes,
you
it's
said
not
I know
like,
what it is.
I know what it is. I never watched that shit and been like,
Nothing never funny.
Ever.
Nothing.
I ain't saying it was just not funny. I ain't never had. Nah, it's not like okay.
You gotta see Leon. You gotta see.
Like,
you gotta see some Leon
like
stuff.
I'm watching Martin, or like I'm watching The Simpsons, or like I'm watching. What else is funny? You guys want to make it seem like well your comedic intelligence is not. No, that's not what it's about. This shit ain't.
That's the argument. That's the argument. That's the argument. Everybody says that when black people,
you heard what he said?
when black people won't watch, when black people watch,
just say, "Oh, the joke
it's over your
go
head." That's what.
I'm offended.
What I'll say about like Seinfeld is that the more episodes that I got in, and the more like you live with the characters, then the funny becomes.
What TV
it's
show
dry.
has to grow on you?
That don't.
No, I didn't know.
It don't
I
have
didn't
to
say
grow.
grow.
It's
That's
funny
what
on
you
rip.
basically explained it to me.
What I'm saying
you said
is,
you gotta watch it more.
No, I'm saying the more you watch it, like the first time I'm watching, I'm like,
It's funny. No, the shit's
I
funny.
like dry comedy.
The shit
Okay.
funny
But
forever.
then as
The very first time you saw
Funny.
that show, would you have watched it again?
Yes.
Just after the very first
I
time?
did. That's what happened to me.
I was too young. I was young.
I
My uncle used to
respect
like
that.
it.
It was funny to me when I was young.
I can respect
And
that.
I was too young, and I was fucking with Martin because my uncle used to watch Seinfeld religiously, and my mom used to watch Martin. But then I got older, I'm like, yo, why this motherfucker used to just always watch Seinfeld all the time? Seinfeld not funny. And then as I watched it,
Seinfeld
I
funny.
would the first time I saw
Seinfeld
it, like
funny,
really,
bro.
like
It's
really
funny.
older, I'm chuckling a little bit, like, okay, that's funny. And then as more episodes I'm watching, and you getting with the characters, then you start laughing more because it's the nuance of character. It's like you getting to know anybody.
Nah,
Right?
Seinfeld funny, son. It's just funny.
Because
It's
literally
funny.
the show is like you chilling with it's like you chilling with these people. You part of the group, except you can't really participate because
Ain't nothing
you're
wrong.
not on the show.
Ain't nothing wrong with Seinfeld. Ain't
that shit is funny.
nothing wrong
Yo,
with Game of
they
Thrones
all
either.
like,
You
all
see,
they all terrible
you
people.
closing your shit to it before you even give it a
like that
chance.
show.
You act like I've never seen the show before.
No,
This
they
is a
all-
show that
No,
has been
I'm
off
talking
the
about-
air for
I'm
like
talking
20
about- I'm
years.
talking
They
about
all
Game of
terrible
Thrones.
people, and they all bullshitting about the terrible shit that all the karma that comes back to them.
Bro, it's just
That shit is hilarious,
it's a
yo.
show with no
It's
premise.
hilarious.
It's
Yo.
just shit happens, and then everything always work itself back to like what happened. The first thing that happened in the beginning.
It gets back to
It goes back. It all thing come full circle, and it just be like, yo, what in the world? It be situations.
It's a show
It's
about
just
nothing.
it's a show about
Absolutely nothing.
I'm telling you, you gotta.
Absolutely
Well, at this
nothing.
point,
That shit's hilarious, yo.
it's over. But Game of Thrones, watch Game of Thrones.
Nah,
it's
read
not
it.
too
Read
late.
it. Read it.
I like reality.
Read it.
Man,
Don't watch it.
I'm telling you, it's a good show.
I don't think I ever watched a movie I don't think I ever liked a movie outside of Avengers.
If we could watch Marvel movies, do you go watch Game of Thrones?
Nah, I can't.
It's the same thing.
Nah, you should read it. Read it.
And shit.
Read it.
Why? Well, how can dragons be the only? A show gotta be something where people can sit and talk about the universe and shit that's not even in the show and the history of the universe that the show is in.
It's just creative.
That's insane when you can talk about like, yo,
the whole world,
this, that, and the third, this place here, this thing that happened here. That shit is insane, son.
You like Star Wars?
I do.
I don't like none of that shit.
Yeah,
I like
who? No, I never like Star Trek.
I like Star Wars.
I like Star Wars though.
I don't like the sequel trilogy though.
I like who the best villain ever? Thanos or the Night King? That's a good conversation to have.
That's not a good combo.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Why not?
It's not even.
The Night King crazy.
Didn't he just get stabbed and died?
That Thanos died too. Thanos got his head chopped off.
Thanos had a huge fight. Matter of fact,
the Night King had the biggest army ever. He even had a dragon.
Hold on. Thanos didn't fight.
He did.
Not the one who snapped his finger.
Thanos was fucking everybody up. He beat everybody up to get everything. He had to beat everybody up.
He won.
He did at the end when he snapped. That he won. When he snapped, he won.
He won.
Yeah. In Endgame.
Another Thanos.
That was an Endgame.
That was another Thanos.
No, that was an Endgame when they went back through time. And then he was so smart. He figured it out.
No, he figured out that.
He figured out what was going on.
I won.
He figured out
that he did win.
Wait a minute. So what you saying is in what was Infinity War,
he won.
He knew. Wait. What you telling me? In Infinity War, he knew that they was gonna like go back in time. No. So that was
different. No. Infinity War Thanos. His timeline ended in the beginning of when they
chopped his head off.
That was in the beginning of Endgame, right?
Yes.
Right?
That was the end of him.
He won, though.
But that Thanos won, and he was fucking everybody to get there.
He won. Yeah, I know, right? Mm-hmm. The one that they fight in Endgame.
He was ill. It's very ill.
But that's very a whole nother, but that's a different timeline.
It's a different timeline.
They are different individuals. They're different. They're the same guy. Right, they're both Thanos. Yeah, but because they did time travel,
the people was everybody there. It wasn't two, like Hulk didn't disappear when during the snap. It wasn't two Hulks.
No, he didn't snap everybody.
Half.
He snapped half the world.
So listen, what I'm saying.
All the original Avengers
that didn't disappear
did not get blinked.
Didn't get blinked.
And then when they went back, it wasn't two of them. But they went back to a point in the timeline. Before
he snapped.
So it should
have been two of everything then.
Two of who?
Everybody that went back in time.
No, think about it. They went to certain points. So if one of them was there, remember there was two Hulks because Bruce Banner was embarrassed when he saw Hulk smashing shit when they went back to the first.
I gotta remember.
When they went back to New York, where they had the first fight in the first Avengers, Bruce Banner was like this, like, "Oh my god, this is so embarrassing," because he was watching Hulk.
So it was two people there. Okay, that was all right. Yeah. But that Thanos was, I think it was the same Thanos.
No.
It was an alternate timeline Thanos.
They split the. Once you
go back and
once you do time travel,
you change everything.
No, once you do time travel, your timeline's an alternate timeline.
Yeah, it depends on were you dead before. Thanos was dead. Then he went back.
No, they went back. Yeah. So a point in time where Thanos didn't die. Right?
Before the snap.
In their timeline. But once you use time travel, your timeline is an alternate timeline. Okay. You can never
because everything that happened in your timeline doesn't happen again out of nowhere.
Exactly. Yeah. Because they verge off.
Rules that don't even.
They verge. That's why time travel is so weird to use in shows, and people don't like it. It makes it sloppy.
Like in Back to the Future, the original time travel shit.
But this Thanos from Endgame,
not better than Night King.
When they went back, right?
Night King, I don't know. It's up for debate.
He's a loser.
With that, he didn't win.
But at least he went to war, and
he was smart, and he figured out what was going on.
And they had to bring everybody back. They had to re-snap. Night King got stabbed one time.
You ain't even see it though.
Oh, you put the.
You watched it?
Whatchamacallit?
You watched it?
The show?
How it happened?
No, I didn't watch the show.
She
did. No, she did a little trick.
That
she
was
working
so
on
ill.
with the knife switch.
Oh my, that was the illest moment I ever seen in TV history. When she.
Yo, you are out of pocket.
That shit was crazy, son.
You are out of pocket.
I'm telling you.
You are out of pocket.
You gotta watch. Yo.
The greatest moment in TV history?
In my opinion, that was insane. That I sat and watched live happen. I didn't watch The Wire live all the way through. I watched that show from start to finish, and I watched it live happen. Like, oh, this Saturday, this is the new episode, or whatever day. This Sunday, this was the new episode. Seeing her kill him, that shit was crazy, son. You didn't. Everybody was debating on who was going to kill him. How was he going to die? He thought it was going to be Jon Snow. And the girl who has no name, the faceless girl.
You mean the assassin?
The faceless
assassin?
girl?
The trained assassin.
The faceless girl
the trained assassin.
is the one that killed him?
There are no faceless girls.
Shit,
She's
that
a
was
faceless man.
Well, the faceless man. Whatever you want to
no
call
faceless
it.
Girls.
The faceless man is the one who killed.
The trained assassin that the Bank of Bravos use to kill anybody who owes them money because you can't see them coming.
What's the dude name who brought her home? Who jumped her in? I forgot his name. He ill too.
I was thinking Dario, not Dario.
Yeah, something like that. It's something like that.
I know Serial Pharrell was the one who taught her.
He was a faceless man too.
That's a theory. That Serial Pharrell.
He was from Bravo. He was the first sword of Bravo. First sword of Bravo. I'm telling you, cuz, watch Game of Thrones. You see?
It's none of that shit is real.
It's not real, but I'm saying that's how good the show is.
It sound like you're saying, yeah, you know the Puerto Rican one? No, not him. The one from Albania, the Dominican cat.
You gotta watch.
That's how y'all breaking it. That's none of this shit.
You cheating yourself.
For me, so I can't get
no, because we could talk about what we could talk some shit about. All right, what happened now with Mike? Is Mike the new Omar? And what was Prop
Mike
Joe
was
thinking?
Mike was the new Omar.
What was Prop Joe thinking when this happened? Like, you could do the same thing with The Wire.
But it's reality.
It's not reality. It's fake. It's a fake show.
What was the little homer who was selling the candy that ended up going to like the halfway home?
That's why I said about
Name
the
it?
Michael B. Jordan movie.
Not Neymon is Weebase son.
Yeah.
No, not Neymon. Not Neymon.
Selling candy.
Yeah, the other one. That was part of the Boys in the Summer. The smallest one.
Oh, the one that stole cars? No. Who?
Oh, he was selling. He ended up becoming a thug. He ended up becoming a thug in the little halfway house.
The nigga that house they burned down.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because they thought he was snitching, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't actually snitching.
I mean, he did tell.
He did. Oh, he snitched.
He got caught and was like, I know, please don't tell. I know anything.
Yeah.
I can tell you about a murder.
Yeah. The one they sent to the halfway house.
Yeah, the halfway house, and then he ended up taking over.
He had to fight. Yeah, but you see, we could do the same. You could do the same thing with that.
He gonna be the new. He gonna be like where they left it. He was gonna be the new kingpin.
You keep talking about dragons. We didn't say nothing about dragons just now though. We talking about who was a faceless man.
Wasn't it? This nigga Omar was type of dragon when he used to pull up. Omar
kids in real life.
Yeah, some shit got some.
Wait a minute, but dragons is nothing. It's tiny compared to the Game of Thrones world because they went to war and was fighting wars in real life. Like they had
faceless man though.
That's the name of the group the game or whatever. That's the name of the joint.
They literally changed their face.
See,
they literally go like
that's
this.
Not grounded in reality.
They literally move their face.
Look. The assassins. That's basically what it is.
Low-key, you be having
camouflage on your face.
They call them wet workers. Who the way they look, they could blend in almost anywhere.
Right, but
James Bond ain't no fucking real life. That ain't real life either. I mean, that's a part of cinema and entertainment.
I like some reality in my shit.
It is reality.
He wanted grounded in reality.
They fighting each other with swords. They not using magic spells on each other. When people die, you got stabbed up.
You just told me she got 3 dragon eggs for her birthday, my nigga.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Not for the wedding. For the wedding.
She did a ritual so they could hatch.
She
didn't even know that they was gonna hatch. She didn't know she was gonna bring the dragons back.
So
she brought
magic
she
back.
did. No, she didn't.
She had to.
No, remember
she was setting the fire with them shit.
Remember, Targaryens can't get burned.
Yeah.
She was trying to bring back. She was trying to heal Khal Drogo.
Even wrestling.
He wasn't in the fire. Oh, she went in there with him.
She was trying to heal him.
He was dead.
No, he wasn't dead. He was delirious because remember the
witch
the little maggot
killed the witch took his soul, and so she put the pillow over his face and killed him.
After the fact, and burnt him, and then that ritual brought magic back into the world. That's why her dragons hatched in the fire.
She wasn't trying to bring him back to life, though.
She didn't know.
She was cremating him.
No, she didn't. Remember, the dragons have been dead for centuries.
Why she bring the eggs in the fire with her?
No, because these are my sons now, and then basically now she can't give birth.
Why she bring the dragons in the fire? I mean the eggs.
Why she bring the eggs? Because that's just what they did with the eggs.
She knew.
No, I feel like eventually, because that's old magic, right? Because the Targaryens are really from. They're not from Westeros. They left Westeros when the Cataclysm happened in Valyria. Because the Targaryens were not the big dogs over there. As far as Dragon Lords go, they were in the lowest rung.
Targaryens?
In Valyria. But they're the only ones that survive. So if I'm the only one survive, I'm the top dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why they go to Westeros, they're the only ones with dragons.
Yeah.
It's just like similar to the Atlantic slave trade, right? They have people been in the New World with their own customs, but then they come with their, ships with cannons on the side, right? That could be a dragon, right?
Yeah,
they come with their ammunition,
niggas was like, what
controlled
the fuck?
Fire.
But them,
I'm saying a lot of this shit is illusions.
That's true.
To history.
Yeah, and I don't think the Africans was afraid of them Spaniards that came over there. Because they've been dealing with everybody. Because you hear everybody went to Africa.
The issue's not fear.
They sold
the people who were here.
They did business with them.
I'm talking about
in Africa. When they came to Africa, they said all it was business.
Prisoners
all
of
our prisoners, take them.
Yeah, take our prisoners.
Take them.
Now I can take his land. Now I can take that dude's land and give me money.
Give us money. You can have all these. You can have all these slaves. Put them on a boat. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. Take them. That's all that was.
Yeah.
That's all it was. It wasn't, we come into Africa.
It was repossession shit.
Do you think that they would have been able to come off them boats, come to Africa and win?
Yeah. They had what they had was, remember, we got to talk about where they came. Remember who conquered Europe, right?
Yeah.
The Moors.
Yeah.
Who took up northern Africa, right? So they were technologically advanced. What was between where the Moors were and Western Africa? The Sahara Desert and shit like that.
Which they would have used to their advantage.
Yeah, but the Moors don't want to. The Moors didn't go. Remember, the Moors went, instead of going through Africa and conquering the west of Africa, they went to Europe and did that. You know why? I'd rather cross the sea than go through the desert.
Yeah. When the slave trade came, they went to the west. They went to Western Africa.
But they went below the Sahara. Sub-Saharan into West Africa,
and
right?
So you telling me
have the technology?
The West African countries
didn't have the technology.
Those West African countries that the Spaniards pulled up on. You telling me
business with?
They did business with them.
To do business
you
with.
Telling me that they would have that if they could have came and forcefully taken them Western Africans? Hell no.
Let me answer your question.
It's no way.
Let me answer your question with a question.
Go ahead.
So how did Africa get colonized anyway?
Because once everything got fucked up and the money became big, and Africans they let themselves get taken advantage of, because the same thing that plagued them now. Let me tell you why. The same thing that plagued them now. You say you the president of Nigeria, or Nigeria is not as underdeveloped, but some place that's in chaos in Africa, and you say, yo, I'm gonna give you $100 million. Right now, know what I mean? Take the $100 million. Now it's war between, like they said, the saying is, if you join politics in Africa, you die. Simple as that. If you're a politician, because it's so corrupt. Because money talks, and them African leaders, they let pilgrims, Spaniards, whatever, come and do whatever they want in their country. Come mine all our diamonds. Come take all our natural resources. Just pay me. Pay me, and you can have whatever you want.
Because they don't want to do the work themselves.
So
monetizing
their
own.
Pay me, and then you can do whatever you want, and it never changed.
What? Okay.
They came and they paid them and said, "Can we have some slaves? You're slaves from war. Take them."
Look,
and that's how we got here.
This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, yes, they did some deals with them.
Yeah.
Right. in terms of business, yeah, we're gonna take these slaves off your hands.
Yeah.
But in terms of a military fighting force,
They would have destroyed all them Spaniards.
In terms of the technology of war,
It wouldn't have been a naval war. The Navy wouldn't have helped you.
the thing is,
They coming off from
saying,
water.
You're saying a naval war.
You're not on land.
We have gunpowder. Y'all don't.
Come get off these boats.
We have gunpowder. Y'all don't have gunpowder.
Come get off these. You telling me?
We have.
They was fighting wars.
We have a way to control fire. Y'all don't.
That's not true.
No. Yes, they do.
Western Africans
With a cannon, I can raise the Greenland on your joint. I could like burn your land way easier than you could burn your land.
Every Western African country is not on the water. Just the whatever
Okay,
ones
all
is
right.
on the water.
You said every Western African country is not on the water. Again, all right. Think about this. I'm really gonna transport slaves from really far inland through different territories to get to my ship? No, I'm only going to the countries closest to the water.
Let's see. So let's see what country. What Western Africa. Let's see a map of Western Africa.
Yeah, I'm only going to the countries closest on the water.
Okay. So they was getting people from Senegal, Guinea, Sierra Leone. That's where the diamonds at. Liberia, the Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Niger, Mali. You don't hear about these. You don't hear about these countries. You just hear about the coastal countries. That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Because really, I gotta go through. You know how many tribes they got over there? I gotta march through tribes. It's like the Warriors.
All right. So look. So you telling me? What you telling me is these hungry that from Spain all the way to here to Africa, right?
It's not that far.
How
it's not that far.
So what you telling me is
it's not that far.
Listen. So what you telling me is
it's not that far.
Let's see. Yeah, just pull up.
It's not that far. It's not as far as coming to over here.
Look, from Spain, they didn't fuck with nobody here. They didn't fuck with Northern Africa. They came all the way around. That's a long way to travel, son.
That's not
too far. To get to Nigeria, son.
That's not too far. And if anything, they're probably stopping. Remember, because this is the tree line. Mm-hmm. This is the Sahara. So they're going.
No.
Yes.
It wasn't as simple as that.
Okay.
That's a long ass journey.
My fault.
You good.
You're talking about yo.
That's a long journey.
This is a longer journey. This is a longer journey right here. This is a longer journey. Yeah. This is a much longer journey. This is a longer journey. They were doing that.
Okay, so look, they did it. It's not even no debate.
Yeah,
we know that they did that.
They don't gotta go into deep sea. They ain't gotta go into rough sea.
Yeah. So look, so you telling me right now that they if they would have came bringing the goons from not Portugal, from Spain. So let's say, I don't know how close their naval fleet and shit was and their ports were to Portugal's. I don't know.
I mean, look how close they are as a country.
They're very close, so I don't know where they came, where they set sail from.
Portugal only had 2 colonies, and one of their colonies already has made Portugal irrelevant.
So they coming from here to here. You telling me they was gonna get off and by force they was gonna rip Western Africa off?
Do you think they paid for every captive they got in Africa, or that they took some?
They paid for everything.
I don't think
they paid.
They shoplifted. Also.
They paid. I guarantee you they paid.
No, I didn't say they didn't pay. What I'm saying is, do you think they paid for everyone?
They got off. Look,
they didn't pay for everyone.
Look, they got off them boats. They didn't have to trick them like how they did. They pulled the trick bag on the Indians and shit like that.
They did all the bags.
They did that on the Indians.
They did it on everybody.
The Indians ain't want no. They wasn't coming here and getting no smoke. They wasn't coming here for smoke. They got off the boats like this. Good sirs, let me get some slaves, please.
Where do you think they wasn't coming off? Where do you think they learned the techniques
of war?
No, I'm not saying of war. Where do you think they got the techniques of pulling the wool over motherfuckers' eyes? They started here. They went over here first, learned to pull the wool over their eyes with some little tricks, and then they did it for the rest of the Aborigines and where they colonized. Yeah, they used the same tricks. Ain't nobody was safe.
They was coming cash in hand like the mall, and I think that all them African countries right there on the coast and the West African countries was like, yo, Y'all want to get y'all that's all y'all want? Y'all want these slaves that we just took? We just took. The people in Liberia was like, yo, we just took these niggas.
No, Liberia, it was when slaves went back to Africa.
Okay.
They got established. Liberia is basically
where you think
the U.S. for America in Africa.
So where you think they was taking everybody from? Nigeria?
No, I think all along here, wherever they landed at and could do business, that's where they went and took people from. They didn't specifically go to Nigeria. One ship only went to Guinea. One ship went to Liberia. One ship landed in the Ivory Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
it's this whole thing.
Yeah.
Is
I think that they went with peacefully, and they like, yo,
why?
Because they wasn't gonna go. They didn't go over there and take. They didn't take these slaves. They didn't take them. I do not think they took no slaves. They take them.
They paid.
They paid their money for them.
No,
and they said, look, they might have been getting gypped too. They might have been getting gypped value wise. You can't. I'm not saying that they ain't hit them with the trick bag with that. What I'm saying
is, why is it so hard to you to believe that they couldn't have been taken by force?
They wouldn't. They did. They didn't have to.
I'm just saying
because they were slaves.
Why is it impossible?
It was slaves to them. They didn't have to.
But you never know. A ship might have landed, and it might have been some kids on a beach just chilling. They said, "Yo, grab them little niggas up too."
Maybe so, but that's bad for business.
Bad for business.
On the way out, they might have did that. On the way out, they might have said, "Yo,
what I'm saying is, who's gonna tell? It ain't like they phone's gonna blow up like, oh, niggas is getting snatched on the coast.
But check it out.
They don't know.
Not even that though. If you could go somewhere and like say if we could go, we had an Adidas Connect and we getting Yeezys, official Yeezys for $20 a pop. Let's just say, and they don't know that we getting them for $20. They don't know that they could be getting $800 a pop for them. They don't know that. If we doing it like that, we don't gotta steal nothing. You gonna?
I'm white.
Yeah, but we're talking about greed.
No matter how you.
No,
feel.
but we're literally talking about greed.
Yeah,
and greed has no limit.
That's
you don't
true.
You don't go. Yo, this is a good fucking deal. We're good with this. We're gonna
no.
Yo, what more can we get?
No. Look.
I know we giving them.
Listen.
Look,
they was doing it. They was doing it like this. Bet. Yo, thank you for giving me 11,000 pair of Yeezys for $20 a pop. I'm gonna send my mans through in 2 months. Have some more for me. Bet we gonna keep this business transaction going for as long as we could. They was backdooring, going back to Spain, to España, and like, yo.
And now what you
send the next ship through. Send the next ship through, and then bringing them. Say, yo, we got all these slaves now. Now we can hit over there, and they was dropping off along the way everywhere.
Number one, most of the slaves during colonization,
of course, they had, but that's how many they had.
No, but most of the slaves during colonization, I'm sorry, did not come from Africa. They were native to.
That's what you
the
said.
Western
Yeah,
hemisphere.
and that can make sense too.
Because honestly,
how many
people are going to survive?
Look, of course, but look, they came through with the people that did survive. They came through, pulled up here. The natives that was here was seeing people that looked like them getting off boat, unloading them off boats.
Like, what the fuck?
And was like, yo, who is these people? What's going on? This person looked like me. I don't know who it is, but they pulling them off they dumping dead bodies, all that type of stuff. And they probably was like, yo, we don't want no smoke with them.
No, that's not what happened.
I think that's what happened.
They used the same tactics. Like, hey, yes, let's trade.
You saying they went over there with the Yeezy analogy, but they wasn't spending money. Paper money wasn't really valuable to them.
Okay, resources, whatever it is resources. It's not paper money, but
beans.
They was not
salt and shit.
Yeah, whatever. They wasn't living here though. They was coming, taking and go. They was going to the mall and going home. They said we're taking this and living here. That's different. It's not the same thing. It's not the same type of business. They came here to buy from them, and then they came here to live and settle and take the land.
Well,
that's what they came here to do.
Well,
they didn't come there to buy and didn't go back to Spain.
Well, what they did, really, they came here to establish a stock room.
A stock room.
But really, this whole shit was the stock room. And
they came and bought and they stole. They came and settled and took everything.
Because what they would do, they'll take Aborigines from Puerto Rico and then ship them to Cuba.
Whatever.
And they were just trading everyone around.
But this is where they settled. In North America.
No, remember, the old world was already settled. The old world was settled already.
Shit, this was settled too.
No, it was.
If it's settled, people there, it was settled too.
But not to the old world. We're talking about.
To them, it wasn't. No, it was settled. No.
Calls it the new world?
No. Don't say that it was not settled to them. They didn't care that it was settled.
I'm speaking from the point of view
of
a colonizer. Everything on the Eastern Hemisphere is already settled, had names. We don't got no names yet. Yeah. We got to go get some names over there.
This shit.
Let's go take it.
Let's
go name it.
Let's go take it. This going to be ours.
Let's go discover it.
Yeah.
Let's go discover it. That's what I mean. In terms of, was it settled? Yes, it was settled. It was already settled. There were people there.
But they came with smoke.
And shook shit up.
Now, what I'm saying, and so, again, that's what I'm saying when I say they had to come there just to... They was not coming here and settling it. They was not.
Because
it wasn't going to happen.
But it was already settled by their standards.
It was already settled
by their standards.
That's like
they already know Africa.
Look,
this was unnamed. This wasn't named. This was named.
Look, the Persians was going and saying, and the Romans and everybody, we don't care that it's named. We taking it. This ours. That's what they did. If you had the mightiest army,
conquering.
They conquered North America. They wasn't conquering no place in Africa, in my opinion. They wasn't doing it
because.
But they did.
It was settled.
They didn't conquer no.
No, it is conquered.
They never conquered. They just kept zapping them.
No,
they just kept zapping them.
It's colonized.
They just kept zapping them.
It's literally colonized.
South Africa.
No, all of Africa's colonized.
South Africa is pussy,
bro. Number one, in what languages do they be speaking over